Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
Yeah. GJK, member stand up. Our GOAT ain't led, never a season and missed shots. On the road to change discourse, your ears while pit stops. YouTube and social media, times up on TikTok. Now y'all sick to your stomachs cause we got this shit locked. Told one boy to send the tracks when he was ready, so we can stick forks in them and wrap them like spaghetti. He's 2 tracks in, the gas he gives is heavy. This Hall of Fame fuel, the stats y'all give a Reggie. Sports and fitness rants, mentions of Johnny. We got brains dripping swag that cause women to spot me. He probably went to the gym, saw men in the lobby when he came up with the term soft feminine body. When we link with Brandon, the analyst, and King John, that's a panel of analysts. We talk ball, that's how you handle the manuscript. We can catch wreck here, hit your channel and damage shit. Ball talk with real, that's the type of a vibe that says my kind of a guys who don't lie to get by. We pull up footage you don't like with your eyes from Michael Jordan, but you still like and subscribe. This is raw and uncut. Them folks ain't kingpins. They step on the coke, they bringing in the dope, they slinging. Now the phone stay ringing once we pass off a sample and tell a fan. This is GOAT James Kingdom. Don't let us mix basketball and rap. We'll spaz on all the tracks, giving gas with all the facts. We have them all intact. Y'all safe the comments, talking trash in all the chats. We laugh at all them cats. Put stats, accolades, achievements to the side. Pull up the in-game film so we can see it with our eyes. We're beefing with the guys that's proceeding with the lies, so we pulled up Jordan film, seeking you will find. Bron fans got a different DNA. This game speaks louder than any clips that we could play, so keep using talking points from Skip and Stephen A. Ain't really shit for me to say, cause y'all didn't see him play. We fact-checked all pretenders and the liars. I take, soak them, eat them, and send them through the fire. Members and subscribers bring potential for the buyers. Jordan police on a patrol cause they don't mention the supplier. Yeah. 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 Huh. Huh.
Kingdom, yo. Jordan and Pippen, 6 rings, no missing. Locked in the system, every goal they hitting. Stockton to Malone, pick and roll tradition. Magic feet Kareem, that skyhook mission. Shaq and Kobe, tension and glory. 3-peat heat, that's a dynasty story. Duncan and Parker, calm and cold. 4 chips deep, just Spurs control. Dynamic duos, they rise then glow. From the past to the present, that's the show. Chemistry tight like nets that swish. Every legend had a partner that granted the wish. Yo, Bron and Wade, South Beach Parade. 2 trophies made, King James displayed. Curry and Clay, splashing all day. Changed the whole game from deep range play. Russell and Kuzi, old school grind. Defense passing, perfect design. Now Jokic and Murray, modern day tale. Pick and pop magic, never gon' fail. Dynamic duos, records they stack. You need that bond if you wanna run it back. Legends combine, stats align. GOAT James Kingdom, debate in prime. Yo, debate in prime. 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 GOAT James Kingdom. Bible. What? Yo. Bible. They said the crown was settled, but we came to rewrite. B. Lee with the blueprint of Johnny bringing the fight. LeBron with the vision, no gimmicks, just facts. Go James Kingdom, put the whole game on his back. Built like a fortress from the haters we fed. A Johnny with the flame while B. Lee stay ahead. Dropping Olympic gold in 40-point nights. 2012 done, had the world in fright. Skip the nostalgia, we talking data and war. Got receipts for the lies y'all been praising before. From Cleveland to Miami to the Lake Show Rise. Finals MVPs rain down from the sky. This ain't opinion, this verse has got math. When B. Lee speak numbers and a Johnny bring wrath. We got songs for the truth, hooks for the pain. Every bar built to echo LeBron's reign. Paul's Wayne. Oh, boom. Wait, April? Let's get it. Ha, ha.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. As y'all know, we go live every Sunday, noon Eastern time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform, where we talk the game of basketball and where basketball lives forever. So go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the GOAT James Kingdom platform. As you can see, we'll continue to grow and continue to give you guys special content, as today's show is going to be about the greatest duos to ever play the game of basketball. So we're here as usual. You know who I am, A. Johnny the Exposer. You know who my partner is, B. Lee, the sports analyst. And obviously we got King John in the building, a GOAT James Kingdom member and supporter. Shout out to all you fellas. What's good, y'all? What's good?
Yeah, what's good? What's good, everybody?
All right. We got Brandon. I didn't expect you to be here. It's good to see you, bro. You ready for today's show, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna just be here for a little bit. I ain't gonna be here that long.
Oh, you're not gonna be here that long? Okay,
Nah,
okay.
I ain't gonna be able to.
Are you gonna be here long enough to do the top 10 with us?
I mean, if we start now, it's cool.
All right, because I got to set it up, because I didn't think you were showing, because I got the host set up to show up for just
All
John
right,
and I.
well, you know, just go ahead and do your thing.
No. I don't want you to go nowhere, Brandon, because I just want to know how long do you have? 15 minutes, 20 minutes? How long you got with us, brother?
Maybe 15.
Maybe 15. Okay, we could do it in 15. We can definitely do it in 15. So let's get things going, because what I want to do is I want to obviously fix the screen first. Let me just fix the screen while we do this right quick. Let me go ahead and fix this. Let me just do that right quick. But anyway, shout out to everybody who's here supporting us again. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the channel. And we doing big things, Brandon. You know, we hit 60,000 views on that Michael Jordan video, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Crazy.
Not only that, we hit 60,000 subscribers.
Man, I guess 60 grand is a good number for us this week.
Oh, 60. Oh, that'd be nice. Well, you headed somewhere where you can hit that 60, Brandon. So go ahead and hit that 60. All right. And then come back with that bread for GOAT James Kingdom, man, so we can get things going. That's how we got to do it, bro. That's how we got to do it. So all right. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it, right? Because we got Brandon here for just a short bit. So today's show is about, as you can see, the greatest duos of all time, right? And obviously, Brandon and I always have like a point system and a formula to do this. This time we did it my way, because my way is always the best way. Brandon knows that. That's why he didn't argue it. So we're going to judge everybody, right? We're going to judge the greatest duos of all time by their accolades, what they accomplish as far as accolades. We're not going to use stats, because y'all don't like stats. So we're going to use championships, making the what happened? Go ahead, Brandon. I'm sorry.
No, I ain't saying that. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use championships. We're gonna use league MVPs, all NBA selections, all defensive selections, all-star selections, defensive player of the year, finals MVPs, and the stat leadership awards to grade all these great duos of all time. And we really didn't limit nobody. We just wanted to make sure you were great. So we're going to give you the top 10, right? You know what I'm saying? So let's just get right to it, man. Let's get right to it. So let's go with the guys that are from 6 to 10. Let's start with those guys. And obviously, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade ended up being 10th on our list. Obviously, they didn't play too long together. But as far as being a top duo and what they were able to accomplish, because of LeBron James, obviously, able to win 2 MVPs. Dwayne Wade made 3 All-NBAs during that span, so that helped him out. LeBron James made an All-Defensive team and an All-NBA team each one of the years together. They made the finals every year together. So they are definitely a top 10 greatest duo of all time. Let's just start with that. Brandon, what do you think of Dwayne Wade and LeBron James being, the 10th to start off the list?
I mean, that's cool. I know Dwayne maybe was in his prime for like maybe 2 of those years, but just thinking about how many duos made 4 straight finals.
Hello.
Top duos made 4 straight finals. Like, how many can you think of?
Only what's it called? I only know of 3 actually.
Cool.
Obviously, Bill Russell and whoever you want to give him as a duo. Whoever you want to throw aside as a duo with Bill Russell, right?
Bill
Bill Russell
boys.
and
Bill
Draymond Green and Stephen Curry.
Oh, Draymond Green's not a superstar, but okay, it's cool. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but we didn't stipulate that we had to be a superstar.
I know.
Right.
So it could be either him or Clay. I guess you could switch those two, but.
Yeah. Now the asterisk with Draymond Green and Steph is that at a point in time for half of it wasn't Steph and Draymond, it was Steph and KD, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So
caveat to that.
There's a caveat to that. We can have our caveats, right, Brandon? We got,
because that's the only thing they got is caveats to everything. Well, this, well, that.
That's the truth.
Sound like a Jordan fan.
All right. So okay. So I mean, again, and like I always tell people, even if we want to talk about the big 3, if we ever did like a big 3, which just not that many. Well, there are a lot of big 3s now that we think about it. We could actually do a big 3, the greatest big 3s ever. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. That big 3 combo is one of the most successful big 3s in NBA history as well. So yeah. So Dwayne Wade and James tops it off. So what do you think of that, John?
No, that's solid. It's 4 years, and like B-Lee said, how many duos can you say went to 4 straight finals? And just those 2 duos, that's no caveat, just Wade and James. Hey, no caveats included. Hey, that's solid. Winning two championships in that span. Hey, LeBron James winning 2 MVPs also in that span. Should have been 3, but that's a whole nother conversation. Oh.
Went 2 depoys. Should have been 2 depoys as well. Should have been 2 depoys in there.
Yeah.
It should have been back to back with a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of things.
That's a fact.
A lot of things. With a lot of things. Exactly. So, all right. So the next group of guys, the next duo is Wilt and Wes. Right. We obviously know Wilt Chamberlain was already a man before he was already the man before he joined the Lakers in 1969. But he had his most finals appearances and his most successful seasons as far as winning when he played with Jerry West. Him and Jerry West played together, I believe, 6 seasons, if I'm correct, till 73. So that's 5 seasons. But they made 4 finals together. But they made 4 finals together, right? And they made the All Defensive team 7 times together. They were All NBA 6 times together. Wilt Chamberlain didn't make too many All NBA teams during the early 70s, which is kind of weird. But they did have a Finals MVP. But Wilt Chamberlain led the league in rebounding 4 times, and West had the assist title once during that span. The year, and obviously they won 1 champion during that span. So Wilt and West become number 9 on this list. What do you think of that one, Brandon?
I wouldn't put them above Wade and LeBron, but because
again, it is by the point system, Brandon.
I know.
What I did was I did their totals and then I divided it. So I used a part of what I did for my criteria, which is giving them the type of points for each individual accolade. But I use your system of dividing the amount that they get compared to the points that they get, so that you can get an average. You get an average of what their total score is. You see what I'm saying? So they scored just a little bit higher than the Heat did. or at least than LeBron James and what's it called? Just a little bit higher. So, but go ahead. My bad. But go ahead
I'm just
again.
saying, looking on this list, they should be in the top 10, but I would probably swap 10 and 9 if I could. But by the point system, I'm pretty sure it was close.
Yeah, it was close. It was definitely close. Again, the shorter years you played with the duo definitely hurt. You gotta obviously if Dwayne Wade and LeBron James played 8 years together, they would be way higher. But they only played 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
They played like 4 and 5, ain't it? I mean, it's like 4 and 5 years, ain't it?
That you know what I mean.
But
I didn't count that Cleveland season. Yeah, because remember Dwayne Wade got traded away. He didn't even play that.
I'm just saying for Wilt and West, it was like what 5 years.
Yeah, it was 5 years for Wilt and West. It was 5 years.
4 to 5 years, so it's not a huge difference. But then again, Wilt did lead the league in a lot of stuff when they were playing.
That kind of helped. Yeah, that kind of helped. Them being able to do that as well.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So what do you think of there, John? What do you think of Wilt and West?
I mean, I believe in what B. Lee has said as well. I would have put Wade and James in front, but I understand the point system, put them right there, and that takes all the emotion out of it because you did with the point system, so you not paying favoritism to anybody. But hey, a lot of people don't understand that was a great duo, and some people will say Wilt changed his game during that period of time, and hey, it was a really solid duo, and most people would love watching them play together. And hey, they belong there though. I say this, they do belong in the top 10 in greatest duo ever. So they belong there. I just believe James and Wade does belong in there. But hey, the point system stayed. James and Wade is 10, and Wilt and West is 9. So hey, I'm down for that exact point. So hey, they belong in the top 10 though. So.
Yeah, I got you. I hear you. I mean, again, y'all know how I feel about both those guys, Wilt and Jerry West. They were definitely the two guys coming out of the '60s that people were calling the GOAT.
Jerry West, the first Finals MVP.
Yeah, everybody understood it was Bill Russell was the greatest winner. Like that was what it was. But like I always tell people, there was two aspects of the GOAT conversation. There was the guy who was the best team player, which was obviously Bill Russell, and then there was the guy who was just the individual best player. So obviously Wilt Chamberlain got a lot of praise for being the best player because we know what Wilt Chamberlain was able to do. But also Jerry West came in too because Jerry West was the guard that made a game that was supposed to be for big men able. You know what I'm saying? Because what Jerry West did as a guard was crazy. Jerry West was crazy, bro. Brandon and I always argue about him, but Jerry West was crazy. And again, for his time, like Brandon would say, for the '60s.
Great in his time. Great in his time. He's not a better basketball player than Penny Hardaway.
Stop it, Brandon. Penny Hardaway.
Hey, anytime Brandon come up with anything great about Penny Hardaway, I'm down because, hey, growing up, he was my favorite player. So.
And you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. If we could ever interview Anthony Hardaway, that would be great, man. I would love to see Brandon's face. I think Brandon would show up early for that. Brandon would be ready at 11:30. He'd be ready.
Hey, my sister had went down to Memphis, Tennessee, and I didn't know Penny Hardaway had a street. So she asked me like, look to the street and said, look, because she know Penny Hardaway is my favorite player growing up. So she had sent me that Penny Hardaway had a street in Memphis. So I didn't know that.
No, remember I said that. Remember when we had Sharon Wright on the Lamont TikTok takeover? Remember I said that beyond those dudes just being NBA players, they're superstars in their cities, where they come from. Because not too many people can say I got an NBA player that came from my city. You see what I'm trying to say? So you're a star within your own town, and that shows right there with Penny Hardaway. But let's move on. Like that would have been nice though too. Guys like Penny Hardaway and Shaq should have been included. Brandon, I don't think the Chat GPT gave us those guys.
I mean, they didn't.
They gave us some weird. They gave
asked for.
That's true too. That's true.
Yeah, they didn't come what you asked for. So
that's true. That's true. That was cool. All right, so let's move on to the next guys. Shaq and Kobe, the most. I guess the most. What is this? What is it? The most. What can I say here? The most. These guys. No, not scoring. I mean, what is it? The most dynamic duo. I mean, there's so many. What is it? The most mysterious duo? Like these two guys.
The most turmoil between any superstars was those two. All they did was fight.
The greatest question, what if duo?
Yeah, one of the guests. Yes, definitely. Those guys should have been the greatest duo of all time, hands down.
I mean,
They
they
should have
probably
been.
are the top 10 players. They was probably the two best at what that time because Kareem was more towards the end of his career, and both of those two was definitely right in their prime.
Exactly, exactly. So they won the three-peat. They went to 4 finals together. They made
Mhm.
13 All NBA selections. They made 8 All Defensive selections. They had 13 All Stars together. They have 3 Finals MVPs, obviously with Shaq, and they have the one scoring title with Shaq. So that's how they ended up being eighth. They ranked high. Way higher than again Wilt Chamberlain and the James duo was way lower than any of these other guys we're going to be mentioning here. This is where it starts off with Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, you just thinking of the two players who was at their peak, at their best. They were probably the number one.
Mm-hmm.
I will put them ahead of everybody in the top 10 at when they were playing. But Kobe, they didn't get along. They didn't keep it going. It was too big of egos.
Yeah,
Kobe
7 years
was
is what they had together. I
yeah
think it was 7 years. Yeah.
yeah. Kobe was too great to be hamper his game down for Shaq. I think that was the main thing. He had to hamper his game down for Shaq, and that just caused a lot of issues because Shaq thought he should, and Kobe
Mm-hmm.
thought he should not. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, a part of this is the longevity aspect. Playing together for a long time is going to be a part of this because again, it's about what you accomplish together, and what they accomplished together is one of the greatest feats of all time. Again,
Yeah.
these are top being a top 10. Like, y'all always complaining. We're talking about being the top 10 of all time. There's a lot of duos of all time. Trust me, none of them rank high as any one of these guys. We went and looked at it. I mean, we had guys like they gave us guys like Jamal Murray and Jokic, not close enough to any one of this. Guys like Clyde Drexler and Hakeem Olajuwon, not close enough to that what they did together. What were some other players they gave us? I know one guy one set of guys that they never talk about was Walt Frazier and Willis Reed. I think that was something I should have looked up as well. That was a nice combo as well. But again, they're upset about Kobe. Again, we already know they're gonna be upset about Kobe. So, what do you think, John?
Hey, I'm surprised they're at 8, and I mean, again, I agree with everything Brandon said. That at that time they was probably the best duo ever. I mean, Shaq and Kobe. Like I said, it's the biggest what if. Um, and I understand the point system, put them right there. But hey, Shaq and Kobe, again, that's another duo that belong in the top 10. There's no questions about that. They won 3 championships. Two great players. It's one of the biggest questions is, do you think the media played a big part of them splitting up and causing a rift between Shaq and Kobe? Because hey, you hear it in the media every day. Hey, Shaq is Batman and Kobe is Robin. And Kobe never one day probably in his life felt like a Robin in his life, and that's what they telling him. That's all he hearing every day in one of the second biggest market in the United States, that he a Robin. And it's
I
hard.
do. I do think Kobe would have just took it personal anyways. I think he would have.
Hey, do you think Kobe wish he would never got traded to LA and stayed in Charlotte when he was drafted and built that team up? Do you really think that?
Well, Kobe says his rings are more important without Shaq, so most likely.
So
I mean, again, yeah, I always, Kobe fans don't like when I say this. Kobe cared more about stats than winning championships because he definitely broke up an opportunity to win way much more championships and have way much more winning on his resume than he did alongside Shaq. He could have milked Shaq for all Shaq was worth, and then start getting stats after Shaq.
yeah,
So
right.
so
He didn't have that mentality like Magic Johnson.
yeah, he didn't have that. Yeah, he didn't have that. So. But talking about somebody that was like, yeah, I don't care about stats. Let me just win all together. Number 7 on our list is Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. Tim Duncan didn't care about stats. He was just like, whatever you need me to do, whatever you got going on, we're going to do it. And that led to 4 titles together, 5 finals. Obviously, we know he has the 2 MVPs, the 15 all NBAs together, the 11 all defensive teams together. 18 All-Stars, and 3 Finals MVPs.
Was Tony Parker? Tony Parker wasn't on the first title.
No, he
Right.
wasn't in not
No, he was on the
99.
first title.
He wasn't
Okay,
on the
so-
first title. No, he was,
Okay.
but he was there for 03.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duncan is one of the players who wasn't talked about in the 2000s, and he's a great player. And a lot of people will mistakenly take him out of their top 10 just because they forget about Duncan. But he didn't care. Again, he didn't care about stats. Never had a losing season in his career. As far as the professionally, he never had a losing season. Always was winning. So, hey, again, another duo that belong there. Parker got 4 championships, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, so,
For sure. And the Finals MVP.
and the Finals MVP. So, hey,
Yeah,
one of the
that's a lot
duos-
between them.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Are they? Would they be the only duo? I'm not sure what the rest is that has a final MVP with each player. Why they on the same team?
No.
Kareem. No.
No.
I don't know the rest of the list, so
Yeah.
I'm just.
Well, we
Kareem,
know
Kareem and Magic. Kareem and Magic's
They're
gonna be on there.
there.
Yeah, Kareem and Magic's gonna be on there for sure. Yo, come on now, come on.
Yeah,
Kareem and Magic.
I know.
Yeah,
You can't.
come on. Now.
Yeah, those are only 2, right? I can't think of nobody else.
I can't think of nobody else besides that.
Right now, no, we'll see. Right now, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably
Yeah.
right. Yeah, definitely. Then that goes to show you how, like I said, Tim Duncan didn't care about stats. He just knew what he had to do. He impacted the game. That's why he was known as the big fundamental, because he just played the game. He just played the game as how it was. And he was definitely great. And so was Tony Parker as well. So they definitely, we know they had a good range. So they ended up 7th. Then let's move on to the Bird and McHale. Now, it could be Bird and Parrish, but it's going to be Bird and McHale in this scenario. It really should be Bird and Parrish now that I'm thinking about it, because McHale was coming off the bench for a good portion of this duo's combination. But still, it's Bird and McHale. They won 3 titles together. They made 5 finals. Bird won the 3 MVPs. They've had 10 All-NBA selections together, which I don't think McHale made an All-NBA selection, if I'm correct, but he did make 6 All-Defensive selections, so that's why they got 9 All-Defensive selections. McHale made a lot of All-Stars. So they got 18 All-Star selections and 2 Finals MVPs. They end up being 6 on the list. What do you think of these guys here, Brandon?
I mean, that's a good choice. You know, they was one of the historical franchises, especially when they play in the 80s. So, you know, McHale was a beast. Bird was top 10 player of all time. So,
You know what's funny, Brandon? If we were playing 2K, Bird and McHale would be the last duo we would pick.
That's NBA jam.
Yeah, in any video game, in any choice, we were really, we're not, no way you would pick the Bird and McHale over Shaq and Kobe or Jordan.
Because I actually play on like lock, so I like lock my players. So I cherry pick all the time, and I would just shoot threes with Bird. NBA Jam, I play with Isaiah Thomas all the time, so I just shot threes. If I had Bird, I'd just shoot 3.
Oh, that is hilarious, bro. That's hilarious, man. Oh God, man. All right, so let's move on to the next list, because I don't want to hold Brandon too long. Brandon's about to win the jackpot so that GOAT James Kingdom can be rich. So let's move on to the top 5 duos in NBA history. Again, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Only here in GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Right here on the Sunday afternoon. Obviously, Brandon and I are the best duo on social media as well. So shout out to you, Brandon. Peace and blessings, brother. Let's move on to the guys here. Let's get into it. Draymond Green and Stephon Curry top off the top 5, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it.
I guess
They got 4 titles together. They got 6 finals appearances together. They got 2 league MVPs, 13 All-NBAs, 9 All-Defensive selections, 15 All-Stars, 1 finals appearances, 2 scoring titles, and 2 steals titles. Oh, and I forgot to mention a Defensive Player of the Year as well.
Yeah, DPOY, yeah.
I forgot to put that one in there, the DPOY in there. They also got a DPOY.
And Draymond got 2, right? Or he just got 1?
He got one. He just got 1. Him and the Michael Jordan Pippen duo is the only duo that got basically a defensive player in their thing. I mean, I guess we should have tried Paul Pierce, but they still couldn't score enough. Paul Pierce and Garnett weren't going to score enough. Just like Anthony Davis and LeBron couldn't score enough. They just didn't do enough together. You know what I'm saying? To rank in the top 10. But again, Stephon Curry and Draymond Green obviously did it. There's no way we can deny. But Draymond and trust me, Stephon Curry needs Draymond Green.
Facts. 1,000% facts.
Well,
So-
we already saw that in the playoffs. If Draymond Green ain't there, Steph got to be point, and we all know he can't run the offense.
And no, and teams would just pick with Curry if Draymond wasn't there. Draymond is an enforcer type of player that forces you to play straight up and not pick at Curry. And yes, Steph Curry needs Draymond. I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean,
Yeah, it forces the team to actually guard Steph, other than just letting him come to you, and you know someone has to get the team in the offense, and that's not the type of player he is. Steph is. Steph needs to do multiple things on the court instead of one thing.
and Curry playing off ball make him more dangerous because
Yeah.
the easiest person to guard is the person with the ball, and if your best scores without the ball, it makes it hard. And Draymond Green is such a great passer that it makes Curry more dangerous off the ball. So hey, they belong in this top 10, no doubt. They belong in that top 5.
I mean, Draymond Green is the engine that runs Golden State.
Yes.
Even though people hate it because he's a triple single. But those intangibles
Those
that he has,
and value.
I mean, I guess we could put Klay Thompson in there, but I mean, I think Draymond's more impactful.
well,
towards the whole
Klay
situation.
isn't there for a reason because they need Draymond more.
They kinda
That
do.
tells it all.
That's kind of true. Even though, again, as a big three, they would be definitely one of the big threes. We could talk about those three. They were definitely very good together. Klay Thompson does have a very good close impact to that. So let's go on. Obviously, like we said, Magic Johnson and Kareem were going to be a part of this list. They won 5 titles together. They made 8 finals together. They won 3 MVPs alongside together, 14 All-NBAs, 3 All-Defensive selections. And obviously, they had 19 All-Stars, 4 Finals MVPs, and they have 2 steals titles together.
And won 2 regular season and 1 MVPs while both regular season MVP while both was on the roster.
Yeah, I think
That's one of those 2 combinations as well. Yep.
I think the one reason why they're not hired because Kareem was on the downside of his career as soon as Magic got there. So he had a few good more years, but after Magic's 3rd year, he was basically the best player on the team.
I think
So-
that year they finally moved him to the point his 3rd year. They moved on from Norm Nixon.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, they belong there. Another belong in the top 5.
Greatest duos, man. Greatest duos of all time. All right, let's go to number 3. Here it is, Jordan and Scottie Pippen. Obviously, the reason this is not higher is because of Scottie Pippen, right? Scottie Pippen, it's his fault. He's just not great enough. There's nothing Scottie Pippen could do to make Jordan as great as Jordan should be, I guess. But they did win 6 NBA titles, 6 finals appearances. They got 5 league MVPs, 15 All-NBA selections, 17 All-Defensive selections together, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot. They have 14 All-Star selections together, 6 finals MVPs. They have 1 DPOY. They have 10 scoring titles and obviously 3 steals titles.
For me, I think it's just looking at duos. Jordan and Pippen is by far the greatest duo we ever seen in probably sports history. But going by your point system, I guess they could be 3rd.
And in reality, if we don't do it your way, Brandon, by dividing it and giving it an average, they did score the most points.
Yeah, I think they are.
They
the
just had
greatest duo.
more categories than anybody else as well.
Just look at any duo in sports history. Who would you put like as the top of their sports? Look at football. It would be Joe and Jerry.
That's definitely up there for sure.
Then
Joe
you
and
look
Jerry.
at baseball. Has to be somebody from the Yankees.
No, I'm just saying in football, it does Brady and Gronk count, and does Mahomes and Kelsey count?
I don't think I don't think no one was more dynamic than Joe and Jerry. Um, I don't know. My personal will be Joe and Jerry. I don't know about you guys.
I think.
I agree with you.
Don't
Joe and
start
Jerry
talking
was up
about
there.
no Chicago Peyton and
You know, I was about to say you cut
fucking
me off
Jim
right
McMahon. I don't want to hear that crap today. We all know it's not true.
He cut
It's
me
not
off right.
1985.
He cut me off right when I was gonna say.
I can't with you,
Always
man.
try to
I
mess with me
really
every
can't
Sunday.
with y'all, man.
I
I
can't
really
wait
can't
to.
with you too, man. You guys are too funny, man. This is supposed to be the Lord's
No,
Day,
but
you know.
hey, I believe Jordan Pippen should be number one. I grew
Mhm.
up watching them my whole life, and I believe that. But I heard somebody today. I wish he was in the chat. And the way he killed Scottie Pippen on the live today, I would love to see him in the chat because I bet you he would say Jordan Pippen will be one. But the way he killed Scottie Pippen in the live today, I would have loved to see him in this chat right there. I hope some point today I see him in the chat, and I just want to. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just listen to him. I don't even want to say his name because I don't want nobody to hear what I'm saying and watch it. I hope he in the chat some point today, and I just want to hear what he got to say because I heard him kill Scottie Pippen today on the live, and definitely Scottie belongs on that list, and Jordan and Scottie belong in that list. And in my lifetime and watching Jordan and Scottie growing up, yes, I believe they number one. But the point system said they three, so they three.
Yeah,
But
this list reminds me of someone else's formula that we had
Who?
before.
Whose
You
formula was
know
that?
that guy who put Hakeem Elijah. I mean, who put Dame above Hakeem Olajuwon in the all-time ranking? That guy. That's what this list reminds me of. This formula.
Again, Brandon, they can say what the fuck they want to say. At least we be having one, Brandon. At least we have a formula. You know what I'm saying? At least we have something. You know what I'm saying? Like they can get mad all they
Well,
want to.
hold
And
up. Today it's not a we.
hold
Today
on,
it's not a we.
it
Today.
is a we.
No,
It is a
this is
we.
not a we today.
It is a we thing. It's always a we thing, sir. What are you doing?
This
I didn't
formula.
want Brad to say that.
This is not a we today.
He said it's not a we today.
Yeah, because you know why, right? Because obviously people going to get upset. They're going to say, why is Malone and Stockton ahead of Michael Jordan and anybody on this list? Well, it's obvious, bro. It's obvious. Listen, they made two finals together, even though they didn't win it, right? And they obviously lost to Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. But Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen had way much more help as well, right? They got 2 league MVPs in Malone, but they got 25 All NBA selections together. That means they were together for a very long time and great together for a very long time. We can't ignore that. They got 9 all defensive selections together. They got 24 all-stars together. They got 9 assist titles. If 10 scoring titles matter, why the hell 9 assist titles don't matter?
At the time of they retire, you got the number 3 all-time scorer, and Stockton, the number 1 all-time assist leader. So
We talking about,
I think,
but Brandon, we know, but
Malone was number 2.
Yeah,
And
number
what?
2. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, number 2. That's my bad. Yeah, number 2. Yes. Because he's 3 now. So, yes.
But Brandon, you know here at Go James Kingdom, we appreciate longevity and we appreciate the accomplishments that you do. Like in reality, just because they didn't win a championship together, does it really change that if they had one NBA championship to the 0 they got together? They're one of the greatest duos in NBA history. Everybody knows it's Stockton and Malone. You can't talk about Stockton without Malone, and you can't talk about Malone without Stockton. These are the only 2 guys that you really have that true cement with. They're a true duo.
If they had one title, maybe they'll move into that like 8 slot. Maybe.
Yeah. One championship would change their whole conversation. Just one.
Just one. Just a championship. Just one.
I mean, it's all their fault because they didn't come in shape in '99 to win a title. They even let. I mean, it was the Knicks in the finals. Come on now, and a second-year player. It's Utah's fault they didn't come in shape. I mean, everybody can't just take just a lockout so you just don't come in shape. That's Utah's fault.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. You know, hey, already know, Brandon, they're gonna be upset because again, these guys. I mean, again, they have the most All NBAs by far than anybody else on this list
So
because
they
they
got
played
like
together.
double, right?
Yeah, because they played together so long compared to everybody else. They're the only ones who really played. I think they played together 17 years or no, yeah, 19 years.
I was 19 because
No, because I think Stockton came in before Malone a year, so they played
Okay, yeah, so like
18
17
years.
years. Something like that.
18 years.
18 years together.
18 years
Exactly.
together.
And had plenty of success, made the playoffs every year. I mean, again, look at their accolades and achievements. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what
it
else
gotta
can
be
we say?
17. Malone played that 1 year with the Lakers, so it got to be 17.
And mind you, winning was the number one ranked in this thing. Nothing ranked higher than winning. Nothing ranked higher than winning on this list. Nothing.
You know, you're gonna have people in the chat say the only win in the championship. So
But that's what I'm saying. In this ranking, winning got the most points, the most everything.
So-
When you won, and that's
Okay.
why the number one guys is Bill Russell and Sam Jones because they won 10 championships together.
Okay, Johnny. Okay, so this is what I want you to do
Okay.
for me. I want
Uh-huh.
you to take LeBron James' career, add up his points, and see where he ranks with these duels.
What do you mean? Just LeBron James' career?
Just
Like,
LeBron James, his career with these duels. Where
Wow.
would he rank with his points?
damn, Brandon, why you
That's
gotta
what
do
I
that?
want to know.
Okay, so
you
all
can
right,
have-
wow. Okay, so let's do that. So let's do that. We got
Since
got
I
four.
can't do it right now, I really want to see.
Brandon, you're gonna have LeBron number one greatest duo.
I just want to know. I just want to know with this formula.
all right. And then he has oh wow. All right, hold on, wait. All right, so that's okay. So damn. All right, I gotta get the what's it called calculator out to do this right quick. Let me do this right quick while we do this, ladies and gentlemen. So as y'all can clearly see, these are our top 10 greatest duos of all time. Let me make sure you guys get a chance to see the entire list, so that there's no dispute, there's no arguing, there's no fussing, no fighting. We don't want you guys upset at us here in Goat James Kingdom. We are here trying to just be
Upset at a
as
Johnny,
diplomatic.
Johnny.
Come on, Brandon, don't do that to me, man.
The only way that I would agree to this if LeBron's number one. That's the only way.
A twin man. I was looking for one player who played for the Knicks one game on this list. Just one. Okay. Like, I didn't see any twin man.
Twin man is just manning his business, and you talking about the Knicks.
It's always that with you, bro. It's
Jordan's always trying to stir the pot. That's what
Always-
he's always trying to stir the pot.
Not one Nick. Hey, the Knicks shouldn't even be on the top 10, nothing. Just like nothing. We shouldn't even have, when we talk about top 10 anything, top 10 meals, New York should not be involved.
That is hilarious, man.
This
That
is just wrong. This is mean. This damn ICE agent is mean. Go and do your job.
Hey, the Knicks ain't won a championship in my lifetime.
Oh my God, you guys are something else, man. These Zesty Jeffries are gonna really be. Now they're gonna definitely come at me, my partner, and then he gonna leave too. When we put the link up, he gonna leave, and I'm gonna have to deal with all the Zesty Jeffries by myself.
He gonna have to deal.
I'm gonna have to deal with all the Zesty Jeffries by myself because my partner said he's not involved in none of this. He just left me hanging. I appreciate that, Brandon. You're the best. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Okay, what am I doing here? Oh man, I'm messing up somewhere. Hold on, I messed up somewhere. Hold on.
Hey,
Okay, hold on, wait. Yeah, let me. All right, hold on, wait. I gotta redo something. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Here we go. So, all right. So you said Brandon? No. Oh man, Brandon, you're gonna get these SD Jeffries upset when I put these numbers together, Brandon. This is not
You
gonna
gonna-
go.
You got to do a new graph.
Just for LeBron alone, yeah, because he's the GOAT, man. Him by himself. Come on now, Brandon. Him by himself. I mean, that's just. Nah, I didn't even think of that. So thank you for thinking of that for me. I didn't even.
hey, think about this.
Uh-huh.
Just say LeBron was number 9, okay? Just say he's number 9, okay? That means Dwayne Wade is holding him back from being in the number 9 in the top duos. I mean,
Damn.
that's what that would be saying. Wade is actually holding him back from being number 9.
Wow, that's crazy, Brandon. Hold on one. Damn, Brandon, why did you do this to the Zesty Jeffries, Brandon? Why would you do this to them? Oh, okay. He would be ranked. If I'm correct, he would be ranked third. He would be ranked
Third.
right before. He would be right behind Stockton and Malone. Russell and Jones scored 36. Malone and Stockton scored 33. LeBron James by himself would have scored 29.38. So he would have been just ahead of Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, who scored like 28 or 27 points, something like that.
So you're saying Wade really held LeBron back. That is good.
Something like that. That's not my fault. Jordan sucks, man. Nobody care about Jordan. Scottie
Pippen holding Jordan back.
Yeah, Pippen holding Jordan back. That's not really, because Pippen adds to his resume now. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Pippen
I'm pretty
adds
sure
to the
Jordan
resume.
probably won't finish in the top 10 by himself.
No, he's not. Yeah, of course not. Jordan don't have enough. We keep telling y'all, Jordan don't have enough. Jordan never had enough. We all know that. Get angry all you want to, but there, LeBron would have scored 29.38, so that would have made him third. So only people that would have been better than him is obviously guys like Stockton, Malone, who played 20 years together, and Russell and Jones, who won together every year.
A new world, yes, that's a fact.
So it's not my fault, ladies and gentlemen. y'all love accolades. We didn't even use stats.
They love stats. They bring it up all the time. Don't forget about 10 scoring titles.
I mean, well, in reality, they think that's the NBA award, so they ain't too bright.
A dude said who came up there that you get a trophy for scoring titles at the end of the year. He believed in the make believe.
I mean, Lala gave Melo a trophy, and they just took that as that's the NBA. Lala said, "Here, baby, you got this trophy I got from you. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram."
Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's hilarious.
Hey, it would be people today who argue with you about the trophy for scoring titles.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah,
again,
And it's the same picture. I believe that's probably fan created. That's what I think.
It has to be. It has to be. It has to be.
Whoever put that online needs to go to jail. Call the police.
definitely.
Oh my God! Because whoever made that up, hey, he deserves an award because these guys really believe in it.
Shout out to New World, man. We got New World in the building. What up, not New World. Blue Boat. What's good, brother?
Oh, shoot. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. We can hear you, man. You the first to hit the link, man. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Boat, the Lord of GOAT, James Kingdom. Did I have any blasphemous statements made today by this top 10 list here, Blue Boat? Because Brandon done turned his back on me. He's gone. He's about to disappear in a second.
He said, "This is your list."
I got to kind of, man, some of this is like mind blowing a little bit.
Yeah,
man,
it's bad. It's just bad. You can say it.
Yeah, it's like, it's different. I'm not going to disrespect and say it's bad, but I just say it's different.
You can say it. It's fine. Johnny has some tough skin. Trust me. He's been called a lot of names.
Oh my
He's been called a
God.
lot of names.
Wait a minute. You don't want to know the list that GPT gave us. It wasn't even that much better, so don't even go there,
Oh,
friend.
come on now. You read it off, Johnny. Read it off. Read it
What?
off.
You want me to read off the Chat
Yes,
GPT
read it
top
off.
10? All right, so let me
Read it
read
off.
let me read off the Chat GPT top 10. Hold on, wait, let me. All right, so Chat GPT, Brandon's buddy top 10 greatest duos of all time. It's obviously Jeffrey Jordan and Scottie Pippen, number 1.
That's correct.
Right? Karl Malone and Stockton was still number 2.
That's unfortunate. Actually, it's by your point system still. Just so you know that.
No, it's not good. They got information wrong here. That's why Jordan and what's it called number one. They got information wrong. Plus, you didn't put Bill Russell and Sam Jones together.
No, I
They
did. I did.
No, exactly. Well, not with you. It was Chat GPT. Then it was Tim Duncan and Parker was third. Magic Johnson and Kareem was fourth. Bill Russell and Bob Cousy was fifth. Then it was sixth was Shaq and Kobe. Seventh was Stephen and Curry and Klay Thompson. Number 8 was LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. Number 9 was Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain. And then number 10 was LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
That
And then
sounds
the
about
honor,
right, though.
then the honor, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. What did they do together?
This one a
What the
title in the
hell?
bubble.
Man, come on now. That's crazy. That's insane. That's straight up insane. LeBron and AD, man, come on now.
Exactly. And then the number 11 honorable mentions. The number 11 is Kyrie and LeBron. So LeBron,
all right.
they said that's all right. Then you have Julius and Moses, Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry, and then the round off the top 15 would have been Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash.
I don't know about that one, but everyone else is better than yours.
Yeah, I don't know about the Steve Nash.
Man, this is
That's the one you sent me. That's the one you wanted me to post about. I was like, nah, and they had the information wrong too. I had to correct their information.
It happened.
He said it happens.
man, it's all over the place. This is all over the place.
Yeah, I was all over the place. How would you grade them, Blue Bow? How would you grade the greatest duos of all time?
You say asking me my ranking, or how would I do it?
Yeah, how would you rank them? How would you create a point system that would help us understand which duo is the greatest duo ever?
I go by, like I said, just like my greatest of all time list, like championships. Even though it's not the most important thing, stats, accolades, longevity, peak and prime. That's how I would do it. So it's everything all together, you know what I mean? It's all, and everything taken into consideration. But this right here, Draymond Green and Steph Curry. Draymond Green and Steph Curry. I don't know about that. I mean, I understand Draymond is valuable in some areas, but
All right, guys, I gotta go ahead and head out of here.
All right, Brandon, good to see you, man. Have fun, brother. Have fun, man.
Be safe out
Have
there,
fun, man.
All right, thanks. All right, see you guys.
Don't go get no gummies.
yeah, I was saying, like, I'm surprised they didn't consider Bill Russell and John Havlicek. That was the duo I would consider. Bill Russell and John Havlicek. Why is it John Havlicek in consideration for this besides Bill Russell?
Because Sam Jones played the entire career alongside Bill Russell. Longer than anybody else.
So Sam Jones is there for all 11 championships.
All but one. He was there for all but one. He was drafted the year after Bill Russell. So he retired alongside Bill Russell. So Bill Russell played 13 seasons. Sam Jones played 12. So for 12 of Bill Russell's 13 years, Sam Jones was on the team.
So when did Hondo get there? I'm down
63, 64.
63, 64. Yeah. Russell, 57, right? 57.
Yeah, 50. He won. Hondo won 6 championships with the Boston Celtics and Bill Russell.
And so then he added 2 more in the 70s. Oh, okay, right.
70s. Yeah, he had 2 more in the 70s. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
74 and 76, right? 74 and 76.
Yes.
2 years.
Yeah,
right.
yes. So.
Right. I see what you mean. But yet and still, like, I'm taking into consideration, like, the peak and prime. I'm big on peak and prime, you know what I mean? It's just like accolades, championship stats aside, I'm huge on what you did in your peak and prime. That's just me, though.
I get you, but again, this is their in total career together, not just what you did in your peak and prime. Yeah, but what you did, and mine. No, this is what they did together while they were playing alongside one another. No extra years outside of that. Yeah.
And they take into account the longevity too. That's why a lot of these duos are pretty long. You know, as opposed to like Stockton and Malone played like 15 years together, as opposed to Shaq and Kobe, who played
exactly. Exactly. It matters though. It matters to playing how long you play together. It doesn't matter. You accomplish more when you play together long enough. So, yeah, of course, it matters.
Wade and LeBron played the shortest together.
Yeah, out of everybody here, Wade and LeBron did play the shortest years together. That's why they
only
ranked so
played
low.
4 years. Right,
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah.
4 years. Right. And that's why you don't see people like Dr. J, Moses Malone, Akeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler. You don't see them on there because they only played like 3 years. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, people, y'all get upset all y'all want to. It is what it is. These are the stats and not the stats. These are the accomplishments that they put together. We included everything that y'all like to include, and like I said, we made winning the most important aspect of this list. Everything about winning was the most important aspect of this. So these guys are all winners, and they're definitely great at what they do. So I mean,
what I like about the list is not based on how you felt about it and your eye test. It's based off a point system, and it makes it so unbiased that, I mean, it's a point system that put the list together. So
yeah, man. So I mean, again, I got everybody's allowed to have their list. You know what I'm saying? But like I always tell y'all, this is what we do here in GOAT James Kingdom. We don't just make shit up. We look shit up. And when we looked and we
It's the same, man. Not everybody's just gonna be the same. Just like the top 10 on time. Not people, everybody's just gonna be the same. So hey, I'm not mad at all. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, again, like I said, it's awful, different. But I get what you trying to. They were trying to.
Yeah. Oh, we are definitely different in GOAT James Kingdom. We don't go with the flow. We go with what. But yeah, we definitely different here in GOAT James Kingdom.
That's the difference between, you know what I mean, I'm different too, you know what I mean, that is different, you know, it's just that not everybody's apples and oranges, not everybody's going to have the same thing, you know what I mean.
Yep. And like I said, in reality, the best duo in basketball is Brandon and I and GOAT James Kingdom. And if you don't like that, then the second best duo outside of that is GOAT James Kingdom and FYF. So, you know, y'all can get upset all y'all want to. You know what I'm saying?
I be hearing them TikToks, man. They be in there heated. Man.
Yeah, man.
I be coming in up with, man. Y'all, I be cracking up the way these cats be like, dude, man. Like, all we doing is talking basketball, but yet some of these cats can't talk basketball because they too emotionally invested, man. Like,
Facts.
It's crazy.
Facts.
I never like that in my life, man. The killer part is, back in the 90s, they didn't even used to talk like this. They didn't talk like this back in the 90s. Everything was about basketball, but yet people got obsessed with this GOAT debate shit. And here we are.
Yep. All right. So yeah, let's let New World then. Shout out to New World, a GOAT James Kingdom member, always supporting GOAT James Kingdom. What's good, bro?
Salute to you, brothers. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's good, man? What do you think of the GOAT James Kingdom top 10 greatest duos of all time?
Oh man, Johnny, you know you my boy, but I thought you was out of your rabbit ass mind when you put John Stockton at number 2. See, I wasn't understanding the logic at first, man, but then once you broke it down and you explained it that, you know, this list isn't very subjective. You know, you valued years played together as, you know, it's really high, and you didn't use any stats. And you didn't use any like milestone achievements, because my reasoning I was thinking that you had LeBron and Kyrie in the top 5 because they're the only duo to score 40 points in the finals. They came back from a 3-1 deficit against a 73-win team, only team to do it. And, you know, just, you know, the fact that LeBron went off in the finals and just had that legendary stat line. So, you know, I thought they would have been ranked a little higher, but, you know, when I go to think about all the requirements you had in your list, like the years played together, you know, the all-NBA selections and, you know, the career wars that they achieved during their time playing together, then everything just makes a lot more sense. You know, my list is completely subjective, so I actually feel embarrassed even trying to compare it to your list, but this was a solid list, man. You put a lot of thought into it, so you did good.
Appreciate that, man. See, look, that's what I appreciate. See, look, that's simple. It's easy to disagree, but it's also very easy to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, again, yeah, can I add my biases to it? Do I think that, you know what I'm saying, like I said, Bird and McHale was a better duo than Shaq and Kobe? No, of course not. I don't think that. I think Dwayne Wade and LeBron James one of the greatest duos ever, man. I was very upset I didn't get to see more of those two together. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know Jordan and Pippen, Kareem and Magic. These are all great duos. I know a lot of people don't like the Draymond Green aspect of it, but again, Draymond Green was very important to what the Warriors is all about. There's a reason why they kept him over Klay Thompson, over Kevin Durant. Come on, guys. Like let's just keep it real. Draymond Green is very, very important to what they do. So, again, it is trying to be objective as possible. The only subjectivity is grading things higher than other things, like grading championships and winning over other aspects, like being an MVP or all NBA selection or winning Defensive Player of the Year, right? So, again, I did exactly what most of y'all like to think, which is championships and winning are the most important thing of the game, not anything else. But obviously, if you ain't winning a championship, you got to be able to at least be in the finals so that you have a chance. Then if it's not that, then you want to be the league MVP. You want to make an all NBA team. You want to be an all-star. You want to be all defensive. You want to win Defensive Player of the Year. You want to win scoring title, assist title. All of that is included in this. I don't know why people get upset. It's not my fault. Like I always tell y'all, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen just never did enough. Maybe Jordan shouldn't have quit 3 times, and they would have had a better combo together. Maybe if Jordan would have stayed in 94, 95.
No, because I was going to address that too. I was going to address that too because Jordan took that break. So nobody should really be upset that they only fell into the top 3 here. I did think they would be like in the top 3 because I didn't think that, anybody going to surpass Bill Russell and whoever else you wanted to drag from his Celtics championship teams and put them together. So I knew he was going to be number 1, but I was damn surprised when I saw Malone and Stockton because I thought that would be Magic and Kareem right there.
No doubt, no doubt. So shout out to you, New World. You're going to be here for a while. Let's let Juan Boy in. Shout out to Juan Boy, always supporting the GOAT James Kingdom platform, representing, man. Hey, that freestyle of yours was dope, boy. I couldn't wait to hear it last night. What's good, bruh?
Hey, I appreciate the chance to show something that I'm multifaceted when it comes to talent. I don't need nobody else content to make no type of content. But this list is this list is an example of y'all showing homage, stepping outside of the GOAT debate as basketball fans. You implemented a point system, which is basically a criteria that no one can argue against, and it's hard to argue with who's at number 1. So shout out to y'all on that, because you know what I mean. Like Bill is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? And we all need to remember, like, that talk about small windows. Like, I won 11 titles in 13 years. What you gonna say? I'm the ultimate one. And who was ever at my side at that time, that's what we were able to do. And that's a part of longevity. Think of how great you got to be to win 11 titles. You know what I'm saying? So, and 8 in a row, like, that's the record. So that 3P, I don't care. If you got 3 3Ps. Like, dude, they won 8 in a row, man. So shout out to, you know what I mean? Like, just shout out.
In Boston at the time.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's in a era where, that's in a time where in America, you know, it was...
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So Bill Russell having the mind state to, you know, keep his composure, you know, to go through that, to survive through that income and still perform at the highest level at the biggest stage. Like, all due respect to him and his teammates. And everybody else who was voting him best player in the league. Like, yo, he gonna do some shit. He coming here busting our ass. So that shit ain't even affecting him for real. What? Yeah, this is good. This is a good list. You know, I think everybody's supposed to be where they're supposed to be. It acknowledges the guys that did it at the highest level. You know, as teammates. You know what I mean? It's like one's not getting it done without the other. This is a team.
Facts. Yeah, it's a duo. It's about the combination of the guys together. You got to do it. Like, we showed that LeBron James definitely scores higher by himself than he did with Dwayne Wade alongside him. So yeah, it's you know, it's a part of it. It's a part of it, man. So shout out to you, Juan Boy. We know you here. We got David in the building. What up, David, man? What do you think are the GOAT James Kingdom greatest duos ever in NBA history?
It's a good list. I like your criteria. I always think you should take your objectivity out of it, because feelings get in the way, and he's my favorite player. Doesn't because he's your favorite don't mean he's the best, and just because they're your favorite duo don't mean they're the best. And I love the fact that Karl Malone and John Stockton up there, even though they didn't win a title. Titles don't mean everything in sports. Like only one team wins it every year, and it just depends on their excellence. And those two were excellent together. They dominated their way. Won they won every year. They had winning seasons, especially when they both became starters. And you can't deny Bill Russell. He's personification of winning, and he did what he did what he needed to do to win. And he always had good teammates around him that complemented his game perfectly. So it's like this. And then if you leave it to the Zesty Jeffries, Jordan shouldn't be on the list with Pippen because he did everything. So I like the list.
Like I said.
Boom, 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 boom.
That's hilarious. Good one there, Dave. We like that one, man. Shout out to you, man. Let's let King Shy Solomon in the building, man. What up, King Shy, man? What you got for us today, man? Again, we do things differently here in Goat James Kingdom, as you can see, and we got a top 10 greatest duos ever. What do you think of these guys?
Hey, man, I respect the list. You know what I mean? I love the Bill Russell love, the Magic and Kareem and Jordan and Scotty love. I think Shaq and Kobe are pretty low, but I think the criteria was designed for them to be low. I respect it. And other than that, I think it's a pretty solid list. I would put Steph and KD over Draymond, but once again, that would be my subjective opinion. And yeah, that's fine.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Your phone is kind of breaking in and out. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't really try to think too much over this because we did that for the GOAT James Kingdom Top 50 list. We really made sure that we were on our P's and Q's, everything, so that we can create a ultimate list. And at the end of the day, it didn't matter. Jesse Jeffries don't care about point systems, numbers, calculations, evaluating, being objective. They don't care two craps about that. All they want to talk about is the game of basketball in the sense that they want to talk about it. It don't really matter to them. They really don't care. And again, we don't do that here in GOAT James Kingdom. Do we have our feelings? Do we have our opinions? Yeah. But we don't want to lead down that rabbit hole of just letting people just say whatever they want because you just want to say it or you think it. So here we construct something. We put things together and we put a top 10 greatest players of all time together. I mean, greatest duos of all time together. And this is our list. You can like it or not like it. But I think it's good. I think it reflects what duos represent in the NBA because you really can't do it by yourself, man. You really need someone alongside you. And all these guys needed each other to accomplish the things that they did accomplish together. So this is our top 10. Yeah, go ahead, Blue Boat.
Now, I think about it. When you add in the years and the longevity and all the accomplishments with the point systems and what you had, it's starting to make sense now. I started to see what you're saying now. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, if we go by, like I said, everybody's criteria is different. You add another criteria, it's not going to be the same. So it's like I see what you're saying. It's kind of different. It's kind of little off, little off, but I understand it. I get it now. Especially when you factor in the longevity of the years and the seasons played together.
Yeah.
Right. So I just want to point that out.
Yeah, and another thing too, like this gentleman said here, shout out to you, Timmy T. He says here, Malone and Stockton were together for 20 years, but only got the 2 finals and no rings. I got you on that, right? We can easily say that. So are we going to diminish an entire 15, 16 year accomplishments and greatness together because they couldn't able win a championship? Especially when you're probably the same individual that will look at Bill Russell and Sam Jones and say, well, just because they won 10 championships together doesn't mean that they were great. We have to add other stuff. Now we need caveats to it. So again, you can't have it one way or other. That's why here in GOAT James Kingdom, we appreciate greatness. The reason Stockton Malone could be ranked so high as somebody who won 10 championships because they accomplished so much together. Like you can accomplish more. That's the caveat that y'all say should have, that at the end of the day, you don't necessarily have to have the most in something, but if you have all these other factors together, it should be able to put you up there. And that's exactly why Stockton and Malone is up there. Again, I still think Shaq and Kobe is one of the greatest duo of all time, but they didn't play together long enough. Kobe wasn't great starting off with them originally, and eventually they didn't stay together long enough, just like LeBron James and Dwayne Wade. So You know, it is what it is.
But when you think about it, like Malone is number one in assists, or I mean not Malone, but Stockton is number one in assists, and Malone was number two in points for the longest time. He's three now, so that is a good duo. One nigga got the most assists, and one nigga's top three in points. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, again, yes, you can say that out of everybody on this list. Only Karl Malone and Stockton didn't win a championship, but out of everybody on this list, only Karl Malone and Stockton played 15 years together plus.
Right.
So
that's what counts the most to being a duo. As long as you play together.
Playing together, yeah. And not only just playing together, accomplishing something while playing together. They accomplished a lot while playing together. You can't have 25 All-NBAs, bruh. They have 25 All-NBAs together.
Wait, are they really the longest running duo in NBA history?
I mean, you would factor them and maybe Tim Duncan, right? Now that I'm saying that, maybe Tim Duncan and Tony Parker played together for 15 years. But I don't think they played with each other as long as Malone and Stockton did. And you gotta remember, Malone is right up there with Duncan, and Stockton is way better than Parker.
Yeah, people sleep on John Stockton, man. That guy was great. He's one of the best basketball players to ever play. And he's
without a doubt. Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
He's great for the 90s for sure.
Passer. Like, how do you have the most assists and you're not the best passer? That makes no sense.
Well, here in Goat James Kingdom, we call him the passer. Here we call him the greatest passer. We keep telling people that.
Yeah, they need to get that through their thick heads.
Yeah.
I mean, he's Malone merchant, but, you know, he is the greatest passer.
I mean, Malone probably benefited from him as well. Malone was going to score a lot of points because Stockton got him the ball in the right spot in the right situation.
Oh yeah, that's like the perfect tandem. Like I said, they got.
That's why they're up there. That's why they're up there. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're up there.
Yeah, exactly.
And out of everybody here, they have their own system. The Karl Malone and Stockton pick and roll.
Yeah, that pick and roll was deadly. And the only reason they didn't win
those motherfuckers scored 50 points in the finals, so I don't know how deadly they were exactly, but you know.
Let's not forget.
I watched that game.
The only reason they didn't.
We might have to watch that game. We might have to watch that game just to see like why did they score 54 points.
Like, bro, that's just so bad, bro. For like as great as those players are all time, how the fuck did you only score 50 points in a finals game? Like, that's ridiculous, man. Y'all shouldn't even been there.
When it was a blowout.
The thing about them, that Bulls defense, they had every last player on that team was a great defender.
They were the favorites. They were the favorites that year in the finals too.
And the Bulls weren't even at their defensive peak in that year. So it's like, bro, how the fuck did that happen? Like that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened.
They were at the defensive peak still, bro. They weren't.
No, they weren't, bro. They were not. The Bulls were not at their defensive peak in '98, bro. They were not.
They were at the end.
They were just as good as they were the year
before. The Jazz couldn't even muster up.
Was that 98 or 97? That was 98.
That was 98.
That was 98. That was their defensive peak.
How could they be that? They couldn't have gone down that much in 1 year. Come on, man.
When you think about it.
Insane.
So what you saying, New World? So New World. So what you saying is the bullshit is swept them?
Bro, honestly. How the hell were y'all struggling with these bums? Didn't they go to game 6 with them? Like, how the hell you go to game 6 with these bums?
Here's the thing. Jazz should have won that series if you ask me, because, like you said, the Bulls were at the end of their rope. They were running off fumes at that point. You know what I mean? Like, they went the previous series in 7. Some people suggest that the Pacers might have should have beat the Bulls. Think about it, because they pushed the Bulls to 7 games that season.
They had a chance, but they just didn't have what it took to get over that MJ hump.
Right.
There we go again, glazing MJ. It ain't the MJ hump, it's the Bulls hump. Get it
right. It's the Bulls.
It was actually Dennis Rodman in the Eastern Conference Finals who was grabbing all the offensive rebounds. So.
Was that the series that Jordan was like shooting like 40-something% from the field?
And not to mention, I guarantee you, when we go watch that film, we're gonna see how much Scottie Pippen and Ron Harper affected the Jazz's offense by slowing down John Stockton. Full court presses, half court traps, all that.
And Dennis Rodman's defense on Karl Malone.
It
I
was
mean,
Scotty
we
Pippen.
definitely can watch it. I'll be interested in watching it. It's just not going to look very impressive because John Stockton can't dribble for shit, so it really ain't that hard to take the ball from him.
Bullshit. How come he has such a low turnover to assist rate? Come on now.
Because
Exactly.
they were
Yeah, ball
trash in the
syndrome.
'90s, bro. They were trash.
Nah, you tripping, New World, man. You tripping. There's some things.
Stop hating
Some
on
things.
John Stockton. I
I
think
can't
most of the
co-sign
time
that
people
at
just hate
all,
on.
man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. My bad. I'm sorry, Dave. Somebody got some bad background feed. I don't know who that is. Somebody it might. But no, Juan Boy's on mute. But no, I mean, at the end of the day, man, people gotta stop hating on Stockton, man. They were a great combination together, man. Again, if we're talking about duos, there's no way we're not gonna talk about Malone and Stockton, bro. There's no way.
And
No way.
one more point too. They made the playoffs every year they were playing. They made the playoffs every year they played. They didn't miss that shit at all. So that you got to factor that too.
But all because they didn't win a championship. This is the problem with ring culture.
Yeah.
This is horrible, and all for just Michael Jordan. So last night after we were done with the TikTok Takeover Live with FYF and Lamont, I joined somebody else's live and I told them about my top 10. I gave them my top 20 list, and they were trying to talk about winning and losing and all this other stuff. Just the fact that Zesty Jeffries have to use 6-0 lets you know that 6 championships is not enough. Off the top, because you have to add something extra to it. Because if 6 championships were enough, they wouldn't need to tell you we're 6-0. So these guys really don't value winning, because we all know it really doesn't matter to them. Like, because they can't just appreciate 6 championships. They got to add some extra thing to make this seem like 6 championships is special.
Yeah.
That shows you right there how they don't really care about winning. It's all about how we can make Michael Jordan perceived to be just the greatest at everything. Again, I don't understand how we can look back 30 years and anything in life and says that's just the greatest of something. It just ain't. Just ain't.
It's actually hilarious seeing them do it too, Johnny. Because just last week on Friday, that nigga Kirk was trying to, when he was listing off MJ's accomplishments, he was trying to combine MJ's MVPs with his Finals MVPs and say Jordan has the most MVPs and Finals MVPs combined. And I'm like, nigga, you can't just combine accolades like that. Like, you can't do that unless you know that Jordan just doesn't have enough for his career.
It's always Jordan don't have enough. We all know that Jordan don't have enough. That's it. He don't have enough.
Scottie
Pippen, even Scottie Pippen's helping is not enough. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, the only reason why he has the 5 that he has is because they didn't want him to pass Kareem, and the only reason why LeBron doesn't have more than him is because they didn't want him to pass Jordan. It's all the media. Like, if you put these seasons into a calculator, I guarantee you a lot of those guys have way more.
Yeah, because if you give LeBron 5, then you're putting him on the same level as Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I mean, even with him having 4, he's still on the same level as Wilt, because I think only Wilt got 4.
Yeah, he should have, like, LeBron should have at least 8 MVPs and 5 in a row.
He should at least have 6 for sure. Like 2018, I'm always gonna believe he got robbed that year. And I was rewatching that whole season last month, man, and I was starting to listen to some of the narratives for why he lost the MVP that year, and it was because his team fell down to the 4 seed, bro. Like, they were the 3rd seed, and LeBron was the front runner for the MVP, but his team lost a few games in that last stretch, and then they dropped down to the 4 seed and had to face the Pacers in the first round. So then they were like, oh, well, since that happened, we're just going to give the MVP to Harden. And I was just like, damn, bro. That's
all voted for.
Y'all were just waiting for any reason to not give this nigga the MVP.
And he
Like
played
the Army
82
20
games
he
that
should've
year
won
in the world.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was just like, this nigga literally had every reason to win the MVP, and he was the front runner until the last week, bro. And they just literally lost 2 games, and they were like, okay, now we go give it to James Harden. I was like, damn, y'all niggas couldn't wait.
2022 should have won it in 2020.
2020, like, I agree, but I'm not mad that Giannis won it. I think he should have only won either one MVP or DPOY. I don't think he should have got both that year, because Anthony Davis was playing great enough to win DPOY that year. So, I don't think he should have swept up both of the awards.
Yeah, LeBron averaged 25, 10, and like 8, I think, that year. Like, that's a ridiculous season.
Yes, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
And they were number 1 seed in the West.
2020.
30, 13 and 6. Did average 36. Did have one. So that's record. I think LeBron
He
should
didn't
won.
win in 2010 because he went to Miami.
I mean, you could have gave it to LeBron easily in 2014, but they gave it to KD because he won the scoring title again.
But KD has
It's all voter fatigue. That's the only reason why he doesn't win anymore. Nobody wants
Yeah,
him to
bro.
win
It's
anymore.
literally like
That's the only
he has
reason.
a case to win in 2014, 2015, not really 2016, but like 2017, 2018. He's got a case to win all those years. And he's still
Also,
top 5 in
2011.
MVP voting all those years. So
Don't forget 2010. He should have won 5 in a row.
Yeah,
Yo.
2011 he should have won.
Yeah, 2011. That's what I meant. 2011. My bad.
Yeah, it's all.
yeah, looking back at LeBron's MVP years, like that should be a show you should do too, Johnny. I don't know if you've done it yet, but just a show on all of LeBron's MVP seasons or MVP caliber seasons.
Well, I already told y'all, man, that 2009 LeBron,
Yeah, I always say that dude.
I don't know what to say about that kid. That 2009
That kid was
LeBron,
insane.
that was incredible. That was incredible.
And don't forget he was second in DPOY that year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's LeBron, man. I mean, I still like that 06 version of LeBron. Or what was the version of LeBron averaging 30 points? I think that was 06. That version of LeBron is highly underrated too.
Yeah.
That was an underrated season by LeBron.
That's when LeBron realized he doesn't have to score so many points to win. He realized he can just play the
Question
game.
for everybody. Before I get out of here, question for everybody. People say that his peak was 2013 and 2018, but I think 2012, his first championship season, when he came back from losing to Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
he was probably the most dominant player of that decade. He did it all: scoring, rebounding, defense, and he finally fit into that Miami Heat system. He finally fit into that Miami where he was comfortable enough where he could actually get back to how he was playing in Cleveland. Because that first year in Miami, you got to think, him and Wade was like bouncing. What do you call it? Bouncing like back and forth in between, like it was kind of shaky at first, but they kind of figured it out towards the end. But like that 2012 LeBron, that's when he actually got back to actually being the dominant LeBron we saw in Cleveland. Because that first year in Miami, they was trying to figure everything out, but that's no excuse for 2011. But 2012, he just came back with full force and culminated with that Game 6, which I think, me personally, that's his greatest game of all time. That's the greatest game of LeBron's career, that Game 6 2012, man, where he just...
Oh, you're talking about that Boston game?
I don't know. It's between that one and the game 1 in 2018 finals. One of those two.
Well, y'all don't like LeBronto game 2 in 2018? Y'all don't like that one?
Nah,
I don't know, man. That 2018 finals game 1, man.
Hey, LeBron got poked in the eye, my nigga. He could barely see that game 1, so that's what made it even more amazing. He was doing all that with one eye.
He was
But here's the thing about that Game 6 in Boston. That everything, all the chips is on the table, man. All the chips is on the table, you know what I mean? Because if they lose that, ain't no telling what would happen. All the naysayers and all the downers would have gotten louder. But he just stood up and just grabbed the bull by the horn and basically won that game by himself. I'm a team guy, but he basically won that game by himself.
In my opinion, Ken Duncan said LeBron was the best player in the world.
In my opinion, his best
2007
game was against Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals when he went for 25 straight.
See, LeBron just has so many of those, man. It's like I could watch a whole series of LeBron, and it's like not even just one game; it's a whole series where this man is just unbelievable and just insane. Like I can't even rank the games individually because the whole series he was just playing on God mode. So.
Oh yeah.
That's why I said I'm surprised that none of y'all got the LeBronto game 2 on there because that man was just hitting them turnaround fadeaways. Like it just, oh my God, he was just cooking Toronto.
The problem is that game really didn't mean anything, though.
It's up there, though. I admit it's up there.
The problem is it didn't mean anything. Like the other moments are more specialer because they have more meaning to the game. It's like, if we lose this game, we go down this. We lose it. A 1-1, it's no big deal.
I mean, you don't always need that for a game to be fun or to be amusing, or entertaining, whatever you want to call it.
Like to make the game special. Like usually,
I mean, there was the
us
number one
fans
seed, bro, and that
only,
coach got coach of the year. Like
yeah, but when
LeBron
you
dismantled them,
Playoff
bro.
game, so it has
yeah, but when
meaning.
you rank the games, it's what counts. Is what was on the
All
line
right,
when
chill.
that
I'm about
game
to bounce.
happened.
Salute to everybody, man. New
Yeah,
World.
salute Blue
Shout
Bolt.
out to you. Appreciate you, Blue Bolt.
All
Salute
right,
King
man.
John, everybody, man. Reach out.
All right, Blue
Peace
Peace,
Bolt.
out.
brother.
It's a playoff game, so it matters. I
Yeah,
like that
it
game
matters,
too.
but it's like
Bron.
No,
when
I
you're
get
down,
it. It definitely
like
don't
when
rank
you're
as high as
down
some of LeBron's other
3,
games.
I believe it ranked high. I believe it was a great game. I remember them talking about the game the next day and how he all them turnaround jumpers, he ain't missed none of them. How he just showed his pure dominance in that game.
Bro, you just gotta understand where I'm coming from, though. They literally renamed the city after LeBron,
Yeah, that's
and nigga,
yeah.
you could go on,
Going
you
at
could
your
go on
point.
Wiki,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
bro, you could go on Wikipedia and see that they had changed the mayor of Toronto to LeBron James, bro. Like that's like LeBron was so dominant in that postseason run. He got two nicknames, LeBronto and Lathanos, in the same postseason run, bro. Like that was
yeah,
probably the most dominant postseason run we'll ever see from an individual player.
but it was
Like
also
that was
because he
crazy.
beat them 3 years in a row. So
Yeah,
it's
that
also
He's
because he
too.
beat
Like
them
he
three
was
years in a row in the
smoking them.
playoffs.
offensively
Yeah,
good.
they couldn't mess with him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just
LeBron's the GOAT.
like
They don't
LeBron
like
James'
that.
career is
Jesse
just
Jeffries
amazing.
probably listen to us talk and be like, yo, those dudes, man, it's a cult. It's
It's
a
because you can't talk
fanboys.
about Jordan in the same way, bro. Like I've watched Jordan's
No,
games,
but
and
they
there's
make
no
up shit.
series where I watch Jordan and be like, damn, like. I mean,
I
maybe
think
it's too old now. It didn't age like over 20 years. So I'm just like, I watch the shit, and I'm just like, this just doesn't give me that same excitement as watching LeBron go take down the 60-win Atlanta Hawks. Like that, it don't give me that same rush.
they just like Wild Boys say, man, they can say a lot, but we anything that they say about Jordan and them, we can't go watch it in the film. It doesn't exist. It only exists in their lives. Whatever it is they say about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant only exists in the lives that they talk about. It doesn't exist in the film. It really
Yeah, they
doesn't.
make shit up. Make shit up
Yeah,
all the
they
time.
make it up all the time. All the
Like
time.
Yo,
like they
you know
talk
I
about
went
Jordan's
live and
mid-range
showed the
game. He was good
2009
for
Christmas
two
game.
years in the mid-range. His last two with the Bulls, he had really good mid-ranges. But no, he's the best mid-range shooter ever. Meanwhile, we all know it's Kevin Durant.
Yeah. But what you saying there, Wild Boy?
I went live on TikTok and showed the 2009 Christmas game against Cleveland in LA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it was a nasty game for Kobe. I mean, he had 8 assists, but like he was getting the shot blocked. Jamario Moon and Anthony Parker, and he was just like forcing so much shots, and you know what I'm saying, like, and we see so many like once they started Shaq, and it was like the size and the length of Cleveland was just too much for the Lakers, and LeBron putting pressure on them, bullying Ron Artest right under the rim. Oh, come over the left shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Like it was nasty because they
Ron
couldn't
Artest
do
said
nothing with
he's never
Cleveland's
felt like
size, man. They was
Ron Artest
limiting them
said
to
he's
one
never been
shot.
bullied like that on the court ever, but by LeBron James. He said physically he's never been bullied on the court before, but by LeBron James. Ron Artest said.
But yeah,
Yeah,
man, it was just like you could just see the difference in the style of play because like Kobe was just forcing.
and
He
Kobe
forced
was
him.
a shot chucker, bro. All
Yeah,
he cared about was scoring.
he forced himself into, and a lot of his block shots was, like those were turnovers. So, like, and then you're turning the ball over, driving and all that. You know what I mean? It's
Look,
all on.
Kobe to me will never have a worse moment than that '04 finals. Like it doesn't get talked about a lot because fans like to sweep it under the rug. But that
Oh
was the
yeah,
perfect example of a nigga that will kill team chemistry. I think the nigga was like minus 52 every time he got on the floor. The Lakers were minus 52, and when they got him off the floor, their offensive rating went up. So it's like this nigga was a complete team killer in that season because he was trying to win that Finals MVP so bad. But it's like, nigga, if you're gonna do all this and go against your team, that's why I like how LeBron plays because he'll give his teammates the opportunity. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win it, whether it's him needing to score or whether he need to go and pass it to Damon Jones in the corner for three. That's just how he plays the game.
It
Yeah.
makes it harder to guard him like that.
Look. Well, how about this, CJ? Show us the LeBron and Kobe finals in 2007. Show us the LeBron and Kobe finals in 2011. Show us the LeBron and Kobe finals in 2012. Why is it only 2009 y'all expect to see LeBron and Kobe Bryant play against each other? Where was Kobe Bryant those other years?
Exactly, and he lost.
We
to the
brought up
Giants.
2011 last year. We brought that up last
Because the
night
media
on
said so.
on
The
on
media said so.
on
That was
TikTok
the
the other night.
NBA.
Okay,
Because
that's
the
you,
media said so.
King Solomon. New World, your mic is kind of bad too. New World. I don't know if you got like a moving mic or something like that, but we can hear it moving.
Is that better?
But yeah, it's better now. But we talked about that last night for 2011 because they got upset. We were talking about Jordan's mid-range game, which we're going to be watching tonight. Jordan's mid-range. Y'all make sure to get ready for that. The link will be available for all GOAT James Kingdom member and the GOAT James Kingdom member community at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to go directly to the lobby at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to start watching the game. The votes are still in, so if you want to watch the 4 games on the list, go out and vote, and let's see which games you guys want to watch tonight. But we're going to watch that. But we were talking about the mid-range jumpers, and obviously, as soon as we start talking about Jordan and proving Jordan couldn't shoot because Lamont went to second spectrum to pull up numbers for mid-range shooting for Jordan or distant shooting for Jordan, and it was again like I expected Jordan to be just around the same shooter that LeBron James is, which under Zesty Jeffrey terms means he's a bad mid-range shooter. But they can't accept that, and they wanted to talk about 2011, and we started talking about 2011, and we started breaking down team rosters and why the Heat really couldn't get over Dallas, and was the same reason that Kobe couldn't get over Dallas. The same excuses they were giving for Kobe are the same things that we say about the Heat, but they can't accept it as well. So Kobe should have been in the finals in 2011. He was the defending champs. They had the most experience. They should have never lost to Dallas. Not only did they lose to Dallas, they got swept.
They were the favorites too.
Dude,
So
last
that's
night they
number
could
one
not
seed,
say the
weren't they?
Lakers had a better team than Dallas. They
And
could not
Phil-
say the Lakers had a better team.
Phil Jackson got out coached too. Bad.
Yeah, they always
JJ
want to talk
Barea.
about how LeBron was the favorite. Nigga, the Lakers were the favorite and they got fucking swept, bro. So what does that say about the defending champs? Like, you niggas are clowns, bro. Like, I've
What's
heard
that
so
say
many
about
people try to
Dallas,
make
though?
excuses for 20.
Well, they mad now. Look, they mad now. I said it. Jordan can't shoot.
You can't
Y'all got to
shoot,
prove
nigga.
it to me, man. Y'all
You
got to
can't
prove me
shoot,
that
bro.
Jordan can shoot, man. I don't care about Jordan taking a bunch of 10-foot baseline mid-ranges, man. That don't mean you can
That
shoot.
nigga
Man,
gets
like,
to
nobody
the
care
rim,
about
Scotty.
that, bro.
He was suspect from 3.
He gets to the rim.
That's
Like,
my
we seen that nigga shoot 5 or what was it, like 5 or 18 or some shit from the mid range,
Uh-huh.
bro. Come on now.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that, man.
And then
But
when
guess
you
what?
breathed on him, he got
Y'all,
foul calls.
his fans will tell y'all that Jordan. They'll tell y'all that Jordan didn't practice, and that's why he wasn't ideal. That's always an excuse, right?
Always an excuse for Jordan. There's always an
Always
excuse for
an
MJ. Always an excuse.
Probably one of the main reasons why he wasn't good at shooting jump shots is because he has those giant mitts of his.
Well, just look at who was guarding him. Like, it's not hard to pull up at 6'6" over a nigga who's like 6'2", 6'3". He's like, nigga,
yeah.
you shooting over niggas that are my height, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. Like there wasn't much competition in his day at his position.
Especially
None
at the
at
shooting
all.
guard position. The 90s, I mean, even to this day, the shooting guard position is still the weakest position all time.
Period.
Yeah.
I guess. But now there's not really there isn't really a shooting guard position anymore. It's all combo guards.
The center.
There's not too many prototypical actual.
A combo
point
guard
guards
is still
anymore.
a two guard to me. Like, you're not really doing much outside of what a two guard does. And the facilitator, if you're a facilitator, then that just means you're a point guard
I guess, but
that can score.
Well, like look at Luca. Like Luca, he's considered a point guard, but he be leading the team in points. And then you got Shea also leading the team in points, but he's a point guard. So like the point guard position's evolved.
Shea is a shooting guard. I consider
He
Steph
plays
Curry
point
a
guard
shooting
for
guard
them.
as well.
He
I
plays
think
point guard for them.
He's listed as a point guard.
Mm.
The only true point guard I see is Halliburton. Like he goes out there, tries to get all his teammates involved, and doesn't worry about scoring.
That's his goal. His mission is to get his teammates involved. Him and Chris Paul are like the only ones that I know of doing that, because I don't watch every point guard on every NBA team. But those are the two that come to mind when I think of, oh yeah, that's a point guard when I see him.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm in the same way, but it's it's just the way the game's evolved to where point guards score now. Look, Brunson score first. You got Shea score first. Like all the top guards are like score first.
Yeah, I mean that's how you get your contract. You know, you gotta have a certain amount of production with your points per game. That's how these niggas get paid.
Yeah,
Players like Kate Cunningham and Trey, Kate and Trey, they're debatable between being score first and pass first, but they also put up 25 a game. So with
yeah.
them, it gets a fee.
Trey changed it up this year. He became more of a facilitator, but he was score first when he first came in the league. He was like almost averaging 30.
Talking about Trey Young.
Yeah, Trey Young. Yeah.
What would y'all agree would be the baseline for calling a player a point guard? Like what do you think their production should be as far as assists per game?
I like them to at least be at 9 to 10 in that vicinity. But not everybody can
What
be
about
like
you,
John
King John?
Starks averaging 14 a game.
I don't look at the assists because if you pass to somebody, they steady miss shots. I mean, even if you put them in great position, it's the way you play the game. It's the way you play the game because to be the greatest point guard in the world ever is LeBron James. You can't even argue why he isn't the greatest point guard ever.
I can because he only played.
Well, LeBron averaged at least 7 assists, so I think 7 assists is a good baseline.
He only did what?
He only played it once, so that's what.
Well, what makes you think he only played it once? Are you watching him play?
He played it twice. No, he's saying
his whole career.
No, John, he's talking about where LeBron was listed. He's saying he's usually listed as a small forward. That's what he means.
But even in 2020, he was listed as a small forward. He just played.
No, he wasn't. He was listed at point guard in 2020.
Nah, the NBA been positionless for years, so
LeBron was listed as the point guard in 2020, and he was listed as a center in 2022.
Yeah, and point guard in 2021.
And he's still the
LeBron James played every position on the floor at one time of his career. He's been listed at every position,
and he's still the greatest point guard ever.
I think John Stockton's the greatest point guard ever, but that's just my opinion.
I think John Stockton's the greatest passer ever. Magic is still the greatest point guard ever. If we're judging it by what point guards are truly supposed to be about. But again, today's NBA is positionless. But just because because players are positionless doesn't mean the position still does not hold a role in today's NBA. You still need a ball facilitator, whether it's your point guard is your ball facilitator and the guy who creates your offense, or it's your center. Doesn't matter. You still need that ball facilitator. That's why now we have point forwards, we have point guards, and now we have point centers.
Yeah, with Jokic.
Yeah, he invented that position, point center.
That he did.
Yeah,
Jokic is one of the new wave of centers, man. There's gonna be a lot of centers that's gonna be influenced by this nigga.
Yep, I know that Chinese guy.
This guy, Wemby. I saw something Wemby did yesterday. I was like, yo.
Oh shit, Wemby. Oh my god,
bro.
This motherfucker, bro. Like he is gonna be the one, bro. Like knock on wood, bro. Barring any significant setbacks, bro, he's gonna be the one. Like that motherfucker.
Wemby's guys his size don't last though. That's the problem.
Yeah, that is the problem, guys. Again, he isn't out. He does have a deformity. It is not normal to be 7'4", 7'5".
Yeah, he grew an inch over the summer.
Supposedly, yeah, he did.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, he can still grow until he about 24. Like, god damn.
About it. Yeah, but you got you got like Ralph Sampson was Wemby before Wemby, but look what happened to him.
Yao Ming just didn't have the. I don't want to say he was a bad player, bro, but he doesn't have the coordination that Wemby does. Like, he doesn't have the body control. He's not as skilled. I think Wemby has a chance to definitely be in this league and be a force for a solid. If he could put together a solid decade, bro, a solid 10-year stretch of him just being dominant, then there's nothing you could say that will keep this nigga from being the GOAT.
Nah, he won't be the GOAT. That's never gonna happen.
I
don't think that's never gonna happen. I think it could definitely happen.
He got
I'm
a chance.
Saying it will, but it definitely
he got
can.
a chance. He got a chance. It depends. Again, you have to have an illustrious career. It has to be a long time, and you have to accomplish a lot.
He's not playing 20 years. He ain't playing 20 years. Well, I guarantee you that.
We'll see. You never know.
See. I mean, I agree with you, David. I think it's going to be hard for someone his size and his stature to play 20 years in the league, but we never know. And if again, we didn't think nobody would do what LeBron did, right? So
I did. When I saw him playing, I was like, this man's going to be special. I thought he would play
You didn't
this
think
long.
LeBron was gonna play 22 years and be
Yeah,
this
I
great for
said this
22?
to
No,
myself. I thought he would play this
no,
long, but I
David,
thought he
stop
would
it.
Nah,
change.
bro.
Stop
I
it,
thought he
David.
would
Stop
change it
it.
up. I
We
said I
didn't we
thought he
didn't
would.
know LeBron was
No,
gonna break 40K,
I did.
bro. Like we
I
didn't
thought.
know
bro, get out
LeBron
of
Let me
was
tell.
here.
gonna be
Let me say this.
No
10K,
way.
10K
I thought
assists and
LeBron was going to
rebounds.
last this
I
long,
believe
No,
it.
man.
but I
I
thought he
believe
was going to
he was
change up
thinking to
his
himself
play.
after year 21, he's going to play 22 years.
I thought he was going to change his play up and become more of a power player and be inside and not the dribble penetrator that he still is today. I didn't think he would do that. I thought he would change his game completely. But him playing this way, I didn't see coming. But I did
I
see him
mean, I
standing
don't know
long.
why do you know? Let's get to this. Let's get to this post up nonsense. Let's look up this
Not
post up.
post up, but I thought he played
No,
more inside.
I'm just saying. It just got me. It just what you just said kind of triggered this idea in my head about how everybody talk about how players today need to be posting up because there's no way, like there was no way the NBA was gonna go to post up with zone defenses and shooters. Like that's just not going to happen. So let's just see who's the best. What's it called? The best post up players in today's NBA, and how far back we can go to see who was
Shay
the
is
best
one of them.
post up players. Because this is
Johnny, we saw what happened in the post with Shaq. As soon as you got Shaq in the post, nigga, he's getting double teamed. But because of Shaq, he can overpower it. Most players, nigga, if they catch that ball in that post and you get that second man coming over from the zone, you know, it's really difficult for them to score.
you gotta be able to pass out of the zone. You gotta be able to pass out of the zone off the top. So let's see here. The guy who was in the post up the most in the NBA is Nurkic. Then it's Zubac, Bobby Portis, Valdrunas, Joker. I can never say this guy's name, man. Valenciennes, whatever his name is.
One of the foreigners.
Valanciunas.
Okay, yeah, there's two Valanciunas. One in Sacramento and one, or I guess it's probably the same one. Jonas Valanciunas. They just
That's the Toronto nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, they got him. They got him two separate times. Then they got Porzingis, then they got Segun, and then they got Embiid. All right, but obviously that's just the frequency of post up. Guy who has the most post up by possessions in last year's NBA was Nikolai Joker because he can pass. Then it's Zubac, Segun, Giannis, Siakam, Jared Jackson Jr., DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James is top 10 in post-ups in last NBA. Then Karl Anthony Towns round off the top 10. Out of the guys,
takes a lot of turnaround jumpers, so that makes sense too.
Yeah. All right, and the guys who scored the most points in the post is Joker, Zubac, Sengun, Siakam, Giannis, so the same top 5. Then DeRozan, then Jared Jackson Jr., then LeBron James, then Karl Anthony Towns. Again, these guys knock off the top 10.
Is this by
Oh, and Vujicic. This is just last year. This is last year. The NBA
Shea
doesn't
not
give you
on
the
that
career.
list?
Shay's not in post up. Shay don't post up. I don't know where y'all be getting this
Man.
stuff.
That's
does it
all
rarely.
he did in the mid range. He'll
I mean,
post
Shea
up.
Bro, Shea does not post
They
up
don't.
like
He
that.
doesn't post up. Y'all don't like. I don't know where y'all get this at, dudes. Like y'all.
I can show you
Like
a
10%
whole
of Shea's
40-minute
offense is
Whatever you
posting
gonna
up,
show,
bro.
whatever you gonna show
Really?
me, it's not him
Yeah.
posting up, sir. He's not. He doesn't post up. He does. He's not nowhere near that.
So how did he average 30?
Because he's
Also,
shooting off the dribble,
Rick-
nigga. He can dribble the
He's not shooting
basketball.
off
He's
the dribble.
skilled,
He's
bro.
shooting off of the
He
post.
doesn't need to turn around to shoot a shot, bro.
Okay, he has. You want to hear this? You want to hear this? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has 87 post possessions. So only 87 possessions he ever posted up last year.
So like I said, that's 10%,
That's
bro.
one a game. That's
10%.
one a game.
Yeah, well, just over one. Yeah, really anything.
That's like one a game. Legitimately.
Yeah,
He did it in the-
he's good at. He
Throws.
faces up guys.
throws.
Usually he
Yeah.
takes them off the dribble and does a lot of pull-ups.
The guy who took the most shots in a post up, obviously Joker, Zubac, Sengun, Siakam, Antetokounmpo, DeMar DeRozan, Karl Anthony Towns, Jared Jackson, LeBron James, then Vujicic. That's the top 5.
And what do most of those guys have in common? A lot of them are not elite ball handlers.
Not only that, a lot of them are actually decent passers to a certain degree.
Yeah, they're all decent passers.
Besides
and they're all not
Zubac,
elite at
I would
ball
say
handling.
Besides Zubac, I would say all these guys are decent passers. I mean, maybe I don't know Zubac game that well.
Well, no, Zubac is in the post a lot because he's trying to get them offensive boards. You know what I'm saying? So like he's actually cleaning up the glass a lot.
So, All right, so and out of the top 10 in field goal percentage, Joker shoots 58%, Zubac shoots 59%, Segun shoots 55%, Pascal Siakam shoots just under 55, Giannis is 56, DeMar DeRozan is just under 50, Karl Anthony Towns is 53, Jared Jackson's 55, LeBron's 53, and Vujacic is 57. So those were the
Hey,
elite
DeMar
mid-range
DeRozan.
shooters last year. Now let's go back 10 years. Let's go to 2015 and see who were the elite. Oh, we can't even go back that far. The farthest we can go is 2016. So let's go to let's go to 2016 and see the difference between that. So the guy who had the most possessions in post-ups in 2016 was Brook Lopez.
Okay.
Then it was LaMarcus Aldridge, Greg Monroe, Andre Drummond, Zach Randolph, Dirk Nowitzki, surprisingly, Mark Gasol, Carmelo Anthony, DeMarcus Cousins, and Nikolai Vujacic.
That makes sense.
To round up
All
the
of
top
them
10.
niggas,
All right.
yeah, all
Yep.
the niggas can't dribble the ball elite. Carmelo was getting to the later half of his career, so he's using the post up more. But he's always kind of like had that in his game, but
Dirk
definitely
is
relied on it
surprised
more
too.
as his athleticism
The guy-
started declining.
The guys that got the most frequency, it really doesn't matter as far as like this is not high volume. This is just off of the amount of frequency possessions they had in the post. Some dude named Nikolai Pekovic. Then we have Al Jefferson, Kevin Serafin. Oh my God, Kevin Serafin, a name I haven't heard in a long time. Mark Gasol, Boris Diaw, Zach Randolph, Greg Monroe, LaMarcus Aldridge, Andrew Nicholson, and Jahlil Okafor rounds off the top 10. If we go to the guys who scored the most points in 2016 in the post-up, it's LaMarcus Aldridge, Brook Lopez, Dirk Nowitzki, surprisingly, in 2016. Wasn't that his last year? No, that
Turn
wasn't.
around, one-legged fade.
Yeah, I think that was his last year. Then it was Greg Monroe, DeMarcus Cousins, Carmelo Anthony, Zach Randolph, Mark Gasol, and then Nikolai Vujacic rounds off that. And out of the guys who took the most shots, is basically the same guys. It's still DeMarcus Aldridge. Now Drummond is number 2. Then it's Brook Lopez, Zach Randolph, Dirk Nowitzki, Greg Monroe, Nikolai Vujovic, whatever how you say his name, Carmelo Anthony, and Mark Gasol round off the top 10. And out of all those guys, this is how bad these guys shoot. Look, now they shoot 48% LaMarcus Aldridge. Drummond was under 40% at 39.6. Brook Lopez was at 50%. Zach Randolph was at 44%. Dirk Nowitzki's at 46%. Greg Monroe's at 45%. Nikolai Vujacic is at 50%. Carmelo Anthony's at 43%, and Marc Gasol's at 41%. So today's NBA players are better posting up than the guys in just 10 years ago.
Yeah, they only got 2 guys doing 50%.
Drummond used to miss his shots on purpose to get offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
They say cat in the post up. It's a lie. Y'all got mad at me when I put Karl Anthony Towns in my top 10. Y'all don't know basketball. I watch a lot of Knick games, obviously.
Karl Anthony Towns don't post up very much. He's a face up.
No, he not. That's not what the stats say. The stats say he's one. No, the stats say he's one of the top post up guys in the league.
Karl Anthony Towns is going to post up against smaller players because he's not an elite dribbler.
He's top 10 and he's top 10 in field goal attempts in the post up, and he's also top 10 in actual post up possessions.
Now we literally got the stats right here, bro. And I actually watched some of this nigga's games. Like he's not an elite ball handler, bro. So he's gonna back to the basket.
And he's top 10. And he's top 10 in points. And he's top 10 in points.
Yeah, so nigga, like that's his bread and butter when he's not posted up behind the 3-point line. It's going to the post. That's how Cat scores.
And out of all the guys that's in the top 10, he has the highest frequency to get an N1. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. And DeRozan has the he's second to. Oh no, he's third to and Giannis.
Hey, DeRozan, that nigga's been underrated his whole career, bro.
Then Karl Anthony Towns as far as posting up. This is post ups. This is the NBA. They track player type, and this is post ups. This is what I say. Y'all don't y'all eyes can't see what your mind can't comprehend.
Yeah,
Hey,
I see him do.
To say
A lot of his offense is
to say
facing up,
Shea
though,
averaged
catching
30 from the post and Karl Anthony Towns don't post. It's like, yeah, I don't.
Bro, when I heard that dumb nigga say that, bro, I was like, bro, you really think this nigga averaging 30 points out the post, bro? What the, bro?
The majority of his 30-point games are
I don't never
from
want you to be an
mid-range. What are you
eyewitness of
talking
the
about?
case.
What does mid range have to do with posting up?
He's not the best 3-point shooter. Everybody.
What does that have to do with posting up? What does that have to do with posting up?
What
What
you
does
mean?
mid-range
That's
have to
how
do
he.
with
That's
post
his
up?
bread and butter. If he has a little guard guarding him, he's gonna post fade majority. Nigga,
Have
I
you ever
watched the
watched
whole
him?
game of
He
him
doesn't
shooting
have to
10
do
straight
that,
post
bro,
fades.
because he could break them down off the dribble. That's what you don't understand. Like an
I
elite
do
ball
under.
handler
How you
like
gonna
Shea
tell me
doesn't
I
need
don't
to post
understand?
up,
I
nigga.
play basketball, bro.
He's
You're
a
not
two
finna tell
guard,
me what
bro.
I don't understand.
Obviously,
I play the game.
obviously,
You obviously don't know
I
shit.
actively play the game
Obviously,
right now.
Dre. Obviously, what you consider a post up, the NBA doesn't. So you have to either evaluate your idea of what
What do
basketball
y'all
is,
consider a post
or
up?
you consider the
Back to the
NBA what the
basket.
NBA considers a post up. That's what we consider, and we go by the NBA.
All
Who
right,
are
what
us
does
to
the
argue
NBA
with?
consider a post up?
Obviously, let's see if we can define if they define what post up is, because obviously you say he did a lot of post up, but he only did it once a game last year. They don't have him as far as post ups. They don't have a definition for post up. Let me
They
go to
don't keep
glossary.
statistics of post ups.
Yes, they do,
They only keep a percentage of how many times you have the
sir.
ball in the post. They don't
No,
keep an
sir.
actual
No, sir.
stat
There is
saying this
yes,
is how
they
many
do,
times you did a post
sir.
fade or this how many times you did a
Oh
post
my
up.
God, you guys
I
love
just
to
googled
argue
it,
and not.
bro.
Okay,
I
hold on,
just
wait.
googled it.
Okay, no, I know you. Google's not right, sir.
But it
Google is the
says last
first
season
app,
he
and it's
shot
gonna tell you
146 fadeaways.
that's not. He
146
wasn't posting
fadeaways.
up. That's not him posting up. The NBA doesn't track fadeaway, so I don't know where those
Half
numbers
of
came
that
from.
was fadeaways by your statistic. You said he shot 80
No, they're
something,
not. You
or he had
why
80
you keep
something possessions of
associating
fades
post
in the
up with
post.
mid range and fadeaways? They didn't tell you he post up 100 sometimes. They just told you he
You
shot
said
100
he
some
had 80.
fadeaways.
You said he had
Yes,
80
by the
possessions.
league. We're gonna look at it right now. We're gonna look at it right now. You don't argue with me, brother. Argue with the NBA. We're gonna go to it right here, right now, and we're gonna go to possessions. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, sir. How many possessions does that say? 87. 87. He has 87 possessions where he posted up in. His frequency is 4.1. So he barely goes to the post up. Barely. He only took 71 shots in the post up. 71 while posting up. He only took 71 shots. That's less than one per game. Whether that's a fadeaway or not. That's the NBA. Again, you want to see it? It says it right here on the top. Players, play type, post up, 2025, regular season, totals, offense. I don't know what your eyes are seeing, but now that your mind can comprehend better, you'll start seeing it more.
I literally just googled it, but all right, brother.
Are you telling me Google is more accurate than the NBA.com?
It
Yeah.
says the specific number of post fadeaway shots attempted by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is not a standard statistic tracked by major sports sites like ESPN Basketball Reference. However, according to April 2025, majority of the data being posted is on Reddit.
Reddit is
Reddit.
not accurate, sir.
This
You just said
motherfucker.
I never
Reddit.
use Reddit.
Oh
Reddit
man,
is not more
But that's where
accurate
they're
than the
telling you they're getting the
motherfucking
information
NBA,
from.
bro.
They're telling you they're getting it from Reddit. Reddit is
I
not
never use
accurate. What are
Reddit
you
for my
talking
news.
about?
I never use
Reddit.
for my
We
news.
just said it from Reddit. The NBA does not track fadeaways. Look, they don't track nothing here that says fadeaway. There's nothing here that says fadeaway. Nothing.
you want the
They don't
Reddit to
track
read it?
fadeaway. Look, they don't track nothing fadeaway. Nothing. Here we go. Let's go to post ups. Maybe this is what they're going to track. Let's go to post ups in 2025. Tracking post ups. Totals for 2025. Here we go. Touches. Again, Nikola Jovic in the post up. The most in last year NBA. Let's see where Shea Alexander races at. Okay. Post up touches. 2,500. That's how much time he posted up and touches. That's how many touches he had. And those touches... No, it says it right here. It says those are just touches. That's not even a post-ups. It's actual post-ups. It says right here, post-ups. The next line. Out of the... Okay, my bad. It's 5,000. So out of the 5,000, 5,400 times he touched the ball in the post-up area, he only posted up 86 times. He only took 38 shots in those field goal attempts. 38 here with this one. Even less. 38. This is the NBA tracking everything. I'm not going to argue with the NBA. You can if you want to, sir, but I'm not.
I know what these guys are watching.
It's crazy.
If we go,
I just found a video.
if we go to pull up,
post fadeaway shot that he shot. You lucky it's not
That
Washington
video is
Bullets.
wrong. That NBA is wrong. That post is wrong. The majority of those videos are not him in the post up and posting up. Here we go. Here, him is a pull up shooter. Look, it says here, pull up shooter, right here. We can clearly see SGA is number one in the NBA. Field goal attempts. SGA is number one in the NBA. You guys are taking pull up jumpers as post up jumpers. He's not posting up. He's not turning his back and backing people down. That's what you call posting up. He's not doing that. He's facing the rim.
Yeah, he's a face up player. He faces up all the time.
He's either gonna
If he
pull a
has a
two step.
little
He's gonna
guard on
probably
him,
try to
he is
pull back, or he's
posting.
gonna try to jump into you to draw the foul, nigga. He doesn't do back to the basket post up fadeaways. Like he'll do a few of them maybe, but that's only against smaller defenders.
I
No,
just
Most
said that. I
niggas that are
said that way
defending him are
before
his
you said
size.
that.
Catch and shoot situations. Maybe he does catch and shoot very well. Let's go to catch and shoot attempts. Oh, he's not one of the highest in the league. He's not one of the
He
top guys in
barely
the league.
does shoot. He barely shoots threes, so
Okay.
that wouldn't even be a good statistic.
It doesn't matter if it's a three,
Well,
bro. Catch and shoot could be from the
that's
mid
not.
range too.
Who's catching
Again,
and
that's
shooting
catch.
mid range, bro? Be
Oh,
realistic.
oh my God, this nigga doesn't watch basketball.
A lot
I
of
do
people.
watch
A lot of
basketball.
people do catch and shade. They do a
A
lot of
guard is
catch and
not
shade
catching
in
Watch
mid range.
basketball, you
and shoot
realize that Shea
mid-range.
doesn't post up.
All
He
right,
doesn't post up.
Shea Alexander is top 10 in pull up 3-pointers.
You said pull up threes,
Yes.
and he shoots like what 3 threes a game,
5.
3 to 5.
And
In
in
that
this
sense,
no, I mean he shot. They said he shot 359. 76 divided by 359 is like 4 3-pointers a game. That's like
just-
4
Doesn't-
pull up 3-pointers a game.
is
Yeah,
it
so
talking
that's
about?
pretty
Hold on, is
decent.
it talking about attempts or percentage for threes?
Attempt. He took
Attempt.
359 last year. 359 out of 76 games.
Oh, that's not bad for somebody that don't make them a lot either.
He shoots them at 35%. That's good.
Yeah, 38. Actually.
That's a league average, I think.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about pull up, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about pull up 3-point
pull
shooting.
up
This
threes.
is pull up.
threes.
It's off the dribble. This is off the dribble. He shoots at 35%. The guy who has the most pull up 3-pointers last year was Ant-Man. He shot it at 38%. Then you have James Harden who shot at 34%. Trae Young shot at 34%. Jason Tatum shot at 33%. Stephen Curry pull up 3-pointer shot 36%. Halliburton 37%. Jalen Green 31%. Donovan Mitchell 34%. SGA 35%.
And all the players had higher attempts than him.
These are all the players that shot more than him as far as pull up 3-pointers.
Shea is a great all around basketball player.
Yeah,
Even
it's certain percentages you can't really label. Like he shot less than majority of the dudes that are known for pull up shooters, known for being pull up three shooters, and he's around the same ballpark and percentages as them.
A lot
He
of stuff
shot
that y'all
less.
say is not known.
So it's
Again, there's no such thing as a known with you guys. It's not known because these are telling you
Yeah.
who are they. They are known. Obviously they're known. If they're doing it the most in the league, they got to be the guys who's doing it. Just because you don't know it doesn't mean it's not them doing it. But you don't know is a possibility. That's the problem. You guys don't know a lot. It doesn't make sense.
they don't watch basketball. They don't watch basketball. I think that's it.
No, they do
Especially
watch
that league
basketball.
pass.
They just don't. They don't. I was gonna post this the other day. I saw a video yesterday, right? Of what's it called? Of Deion Sanders, and Deion Sanders was talking to Julio Jones about how he would release off of a slant route, and Deion would told him what he would do to try to guard him from running the slant route, and Julio Jones gave him 3 separate releases to run that same route, and watching that lets you understand football a lot more. We don't get that benefit as basketball fans. A lot of y'all don't watch NBA TV, which they do that a lot. Y'all stick to Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless type of talking points, where dudes don't prove nothing that they say, and because it's an accepted lie, now all of a sudden we're battling people because that person said it, this person said it, and it's not real basketball. It's not real.
He's just going after SGA's reputation because like previous years he took less threes and shit.
I
But
listen
this
to
year he
D1 coaches.
he upped his threes this year.
To the media.
If you go back to previous years, you see
I don't know
that
what coaches
he
you
took
listen
less
to.
threes.
What interviews are you sitting here listening to? What coaches? Who coaches are telling you SGA is posting up?
No, I don't
SGA doesn't
listen. No,
post
no,
up a
no. I
lot.
don't do
That's what I'm
interviews.
saying.
I go to these campuses and listen to coaches. I don't.
Ah,
I do
here we
real
go. Here
life.
we go. Here we go with the personal experiences again. See what I'm saying? Y'all dudes always do this, man. God, bro.
Oh, so talk
My
about that.
God, man. Damn, bro. I hate this. I really do hate this. Cause then now I gotta look at you and say, I don't give a fuck. Like, damn, nigga. We weren't with you when you was at supposedly this symposium with coaches. Nigga, we not there. We don't know that. You don't got no film of it. You ain't got no footnotes of it. You ain't got shit. That's just you saying this on somebody's YouTube channel.
All right. So how do you break a man defense? Since you want to talk basketball,
How
let's
do
really
you
talk
break
basketball.
a
How do
man
you break a man defense?
You
You
said a
don't.
lot of screens. Hold on, wait. You said a lot
No,
of screens. You said a
no,
lot of
that's not. That's
screens.
not what you do. That's not what you
Yes,
do.
you do.
Because
Yes, sir. That's how you do it,
if your
sir.
team is capable on defense, they're gonna switch a lot. So no, that's not what you do. What you do is you
Well,
find the
okay.
weak point of their defense. You find who's the weakest link
How do
on
you
their
find a weak
defense.
point? How do you
You
find a weak
attack.
point on their defense? How you
What do
find
you
that?
mean
How
find
do
a
you
weak
find
point?
that?
Find their
How do you
weakest.
find the weak
Find their
point?
weakest
How do you
defender.
find the weak point? Sir, explain
You
to me. How
find
do
their
you find
weakest
the weak points?
defender. How you
How
find
do
their
you do
weakest?
that? How do you find that weak
Oh
defender? How do
man.
you do that? What if that weak defender is guarding your weakest offensive player? Are you telling me you're going to give the ball to your weakest offensive player because the weakest defender is guarding him?
Switch it. Make
Are you
switching.
there?
Foot in the
Oh
door.
my God,
If you
bro.
Are
don't
you
score
there?
that
And
position, all right, boom. Let's try to get the switch. Now, if you get the
how
switch,
are you going to
if
get the
you
switch? You're
can't
not running
guard no
screens. You just
switch,
Wait,
told me you're
what?
not running
Get the
screens.
switch, you gotta be
You just said don't
screening.
run
yeah,
screens.
yeah.
You just said don't run screens. You just said don't run
Oh, this
screens.
guy's
No,
So don't
crazy.
bring
you
up
said a
screens because
lot of screens. My
my
team can't
first thing
afford
when
to
I
go
told,
to
don't say
the
hold on. The
Shea.
first thing I told you,
Not Golden State.
The
This is not
first thing
Golden
I
State.
told you was against man, run a lot of screens. That's exactly what I said. Now you want to start using screens?
He just wanted to disagree with you, bro. That's it.
You
Classic.
done brought out the exposer.
Come on. Oh, yep.
Think about that. You said, how do you beat man-on-man basketball? Screens. Because more than likely, you're not going to break down the best defender on somebody who has the ball. Because the guy who has the ball the most is the guy we're going to put the best defender on him. So my
Yep.
best defender is on your guy with the ball, and your offense is, well, good luck, sir. Beat him. That's what you went and saw at the coaches symposium with a bunch of coaches?
I hope you ain't paid for it.
This is why the exposure comes out. Because you niggas always want to get personal. Now I got to prove how you just came up here lying to us. Because you can't talk basketball. Niggas said, and mind you, he asked me the question, how do you beat man? And let me tell you something. If we were talking football, and we asked any football fan, how do you beat a man or a zone? There would be no arguments. Because football fans know exactly what you got to do to beat a man. Slants, drags, pick routes.
Comeback.
Hey, somebody owe you some money, John. But that coaching thing he went to, he paid for. And you gave him the answer.
Well, no, he didn't go. He didn't go. He lied. He saw it online on Reddit. And he thought he was going to sign up for it. He didn't go.
He paid for the free trial.
Challenge our basketball knowledge. Then the son around and said, well, yeah, you're going to set screens. Now, mind you, that is predicated on if the defense is still going to switch.
Yeah.
Hey, John, he played for the Camp of Dummies. That's what he played for. Camp of Dummies.
Like, come on, bro. We talk sports and basketball here in Go James Kingdom. We don't talk nothing else.
He said he played basketball.
Why
Yeah.
Nigga, you not
Why is he
talking
shoot
yelling
from threes
at
last
me
year?
to prove to think you.
Why is he
already
shooting from
wrong.
threes last year? Because he can shoot.
No. I never said why. I said what did he shoot? Not the previous year, not last year. The previous year before that.
Okay, we can go
We
to
shoot from
that.
threes.
Yeah, we can go to what he did in 2024 regular season. What you want to go to? 3-point shooting, catch and shoot, pull up shooting. How you want to do that? Which one you want to go to?
Yeah, both. We can see both.
Okay, let's go to pull up shooting in 2024. Let's see who are the best pull up 3-point shooters in the NBA. All right, obviously it was Luka Doncic, right? Then it was Stephen Curry, Jason Tatum, Lillard, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, Van Vliet, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Green. So he was not in the top 10. and SGA in 2024 was very low, but he did take. Let me see. Let me make sure I get this number right. He took about 194 pull-up three-pointers in
Yeah.
2024. So that's about 2 a game.
Yeah, that's what I said. The guy, he's getting confused. He's going off for SJ's reputation than what he did last year. He upped his 3-pointers last year. Yeah, that's why you
Okay.
gotta like pay attention
He
to the
had
no.
to.
Yeah, he said he wanted. I think the
That's
coach
yeah,
told him
Players
because
to.
love
Gordon
their
to
he
three-pointers.
wasn't
yeah,
touching the ball much because they
And
were always sticking
and
to him in
catch
the
and
corner.
shoot he was not in the top 10. And he wasn't in the top 10 too as well, catch and shoot, when he was in
yeah,
2025.
it makes sense.
He
'Cause
was nowhere near that.
not,
But in the pull up though, he wasn't one of the top like 20, 25
yeah,
players. Let's go to the year prior to that. But again, he won the MVP last year playing that way. Let's go to
Should have won it in
2020.
2024.
Let's go in 2020. Yeah, he should have won it in 2024 as well. Let's go to 2023. But he was way much more efficient, I believe, in 2025 than he was in 2024 as far
yeah.
as his
I
shooting
think he
wise.
shot 50% both seasons.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pull up three pointers in 2023. He is nowhere near the top players at all. When we're
Yeah,
talking
he
about
barely
pull up
took
three
threes
pointers.
back then. That was
Yeah, he
like,
better took.
yeah, he barely ever
But
took threes.
but if we look at what the Zesties love to talk about the most when we talk about shooting the basketball, when we go to the zones and we go to see where they're shooting from. So if we go to last year and we go to mid-range shooting, the guy who shot the most mid-range last year, I still think it was DeRozan, but SGA was right behind him, right? So as an example, SGA took 348 mid-range jump shots last year at 50%. That was in 2025. In 2024, he took, he was top 5, but he took 336 in 2024. So it looks like he shoots a lot more threes than he does actually mid-range. Which I always tell y'all that, but people try to, again, their eye test matters the most. In 2023, he definitely was not top 10. He was more like top 15, top 20, 247 mid-range jump shots in 2023. So his 3 best seasons are his main seasons. Again, he took a lot more mid-range shots. He's getting better and better. That's why I keep telling people, if we keep looking at what he's doing, he's going to end up being one of the most skilled players we've
Yeah,
ever
he's
seen in NBA history.
he's definitely gonna be one of the best players ever.
And the Clippers gave him away.
Charlotte gave him away.
They gave him away too.
Well, we got Juju in the building. Let's let Juju in. What you got for us, Juju? We were talking about the GOAT James Kingdom top 10 greatest duos of all time. Just in case anybody missed the list.
I mean, your system looks good. It looks accurate to me. Nothing look crazy.
That's what it is right there. I mean, again, people are always going to get upset. You're never going to please everybody. Obviously, my partner turned his back on me. I couldn't please him with this list.
He's a traitor.
Yeah, he turned his back on me. It's fine.
He said, "Don't say we."
He was supposed to take the day off today anyways. He had put in the PTO for today, but somehow he still showed up just to let everybody know this is not a we thing, it's a Johnny thing.
Wait, so he what he wanted? Like he wanted like championship Wade more or something? Like what was the problem?
No. The original list that we had put together, the problem was, for one, it didn't have all the right accolades and achievements correctly. But it just graded everybody by the total amount of points that they would have scored. So obviously Jordan and Pippen was going to be number one in that scenario. But what he fails to realize and doesn't want to accept is that the reason the scores is what it is because I added his formula, which is averaging out the total scores of what people score. So I took the total scores of what everybody scored by the amount of categories they had to score that, and they came up with an average score. And that average score obviously changes things because like Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen accomplished a lot more because they were like the only ones that accomplished like 9 or 10 things because they basically did everything. Because Jordan has the Defensive Player of the Year, they have the steals, they have in all the categories that I'm using, from championships, MVPs, to all NBA selections, all defensive selections, All Stars, Finals MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, stat seasonal award winners. The Bulls and Michael Jordan have all of that, so they got even though they scored a lot of points, they got divided by a lot more than everybody else So it put them less. But again, I think Bill Russell and Jones would have still been close behind. Same thing with Karl Malone and Stockton. Because and on Brandon's list, Karl Malone and Stockton was 2. So, but he didn't have Sam Jones and Russell. I went with Sam Jones and Russell because they played 12 years together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the list
so
don't look like it doesn't look far fetched or anything. It's nothing crazy. I don't think nothing crazy on it. Makes sense.
A lot of duos didn't stay together long enough. That's the main problem.
Yeah.
Well, that's the part
It's
about
Kobe,
being great.
maybe it's Kobe and
No,
Shaq.
there's no such thing as a great player who played 4 years, right? Nobody
Yeah.
ever talks about nobody played 5 years.
Mhm.
You're a great player. You have to have longevity to be considered great in any kind of fashion, bro. I don't know why.
Yeah,
You know what
maybe
I'm
if
saying?
Kobe
Like,
and Shaq would have played for like a good 5 more years, they probably been higher or something.
I agree. I
Yeah.
completely agree. Shaq and Kobe was a what the word am I looking for? Just an incomplete duo. They were just we just didn't get everything we could have got out of them. That's just it.
Yeah. Kobe
That's
and his
what I always
selfish ways. Oh, it's Shaq or me. Shaq or me. It's such a bitch.
I think
I
both
mean,
of them.
to be as great as both of those guys were, you have to have those type of egotistical mentalities and be as arrogant as they was. At the end of the day, Kobe should have sat back because he wasn't better than Shaq. That's just
No.
it. And he should
Nobody
have waited. He should have waited for Shaq's true decline, and then it would have been his team. Like it. Like
It was only
I
2
don't.
years later.
Exactly. It was only 2 or 3. But Kobe didn't want to give it to Shaq even in 2000 and 2001. Kobe was trying to take over the team then.
That's
Yeah.
selfish.
That's
Well,
why
he wasn't
Shaq. That's
ready.
why Shaq was upset because Shaq was like, "Yo, bro, take your time, bro. Wait your turn. Like
Yeah,
you
he
really
wasn't
trying to
ready.
step on me. Like stop it." And
Wait,
Kobe
what about,
Kobe didn't care.
After
What about
Kobe
Jalen?
snitched on Shaq in the media, bro, that was like I
Yeah,
saw
that
the
was
downfall of that era right there.
What about
Yeah,
And
what
it
after
all
about
all,
how many
accumulated
points
no
did
force.
Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum have?
Now
They've
that's
been
a good
together
combo. I didn't grade
They've been
them. Now
together
that
for a
you said it.
while.
They did been together for a while. I could have graded them, but I don't think they would have got that much neither as well because Jalen Brown doesn't have too many accolades. He doesn't have. He
Yeah,
has
yeah,
one.
yeah,
All,
that's
he
true.
has one All NBA, a couple of All Stars. Jason Tatum now, yeah, Jason Tatum got the league
Yeah.
MVP. Those things there, but yeah, I don't. They wouldn't have scored more than LeBron. Again, the honorable mentions was the Julius Erving and Moses and Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Yeah.
Hey, Johnny, why do you
Mhm.
think people hate Tatum so much?
Yeah, hey, Sturdy, I know you say Bill Walton played 468 games, but he does have more than 4 seasons in his NBA career. Like, he played like 8, 9 years. So, he played a lot. And a lot of people give him credit for what he did in Boston, just for being on that Boston team at the end of the day. Like, if we just took, again, and a lot of people say Bill Walton's one of the most overrated players because of that, because he only has 3, 4 years of real basketball. 4 years in his career. So,
I think it's done.
now for his career, it is great for his era because not too many players played past 10 years. But at the end of the day, he's not up there. It's not up
Hey,
there.
That's why
Johnny,
you got
why do
Kareem
you
over
think?
I
Hey,
respect
Johnny,
that.
why do you think people hate Jason Tatum?
I respect Jason Tatum.
Because he's a Kobe guy, and he doesn't play like Kobe.
Well,
And-
why would that? Like, that makes no sense though. Like, all the Kobe fans should embrace
Yeah.
another Kobe fan.
Nah, they don't want to do that. They're not trying to do that. That's why they don't like SGA. They were upset at us for putting SGA as the best player in the league just because of that. They don't want nobody getting close to Mike and Kobe.
He
And
is.
you,
Wait, why the hell? Wait, why they upset until you put SGA number 1? What?
He is the
yeah,
best. player.
if you go look at the comments for all the stuff that we did for the top 10 players, they'll all say John's list is the most rational
Thank
one.
you.
And the only reason I can see they doing that is because John put Joker number 1.
Yep.
I mean, there's
Jokic is
no wrong with
overrated
putting
in
Joker
my
number
opinion.
1, but why they mad because hey, you got shaped like not
Because SGA is really threatening Michael Jordan's Kobe's greatness of shooting guard and guard position is what he's doing. He's really doing it.
Oh,
He's up there. He's more
think Tatum
efficient
does
than
the
he's
same
more
thing?
efficient than Kobe, and he's more talented than Mike.
You think
Yeah.
Tatum does the same thing?
No, he's more talented.
No,
than Jordan.
Tatum is different because Tatum's a forward, and the thing about that's why they don't like Tatum. They be disrespecting Tatum. Tatum is nasty.
Well, Tatum is
again,
also a
Tatum-
is
One
on the
of
Boston
the
Celtics.
one of the
I
main
mean,
reasons I was motivated to
Yeah,
start
yeah.
Go James Kingdom was because in 2022, before that season started, I was saying Jason Tatum was a top 10 player then, and I got killed on these Facebook groups, and I was like, yo,
Yeah,
you
he's
dudes
top
can't talk
5.
basketball. Like, no, I'm talking about 2022. This is 4 or 5 years ago. So even
Wasn't he
then, I
first team
saw his
All-NBA?
greatness. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was a baller then. He was a baller since he came into the league. Jason Tatum has been a beast, but they don't like that because, again, there's no way
No,
to
they didn't-
attach
I think they-
Jason
I think
Tatum to make LeBron look bad. LeBron had already embarrassed Jason Tatum too many times to praise Jason Tatum. That's why they love Joker, and that's why they love John's list, because Joker embarrassed LeBron. That's it. To them he did. To them he did. To them they can say it.
Maybe they
That's
just think
it.
Joker. Maybe they just think Joker is better than SGA.
How? Joker been choking and losing in the playoffs. How?
No, but his
Wait,
why-
we mean they both got one championship.
Again, that's what I'm saying. They only the one. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. What makes Joker better? It's not the
They just might think
MVPs.
he's better.
No, it's not
He got-
stats. It's because he beat LeBron twice, just like Stephen Curry. They only praise players that beat LeBron.
he does
Nah,
get
they
a
might
better.
just think. There's nothing wrong with thinking Joker's better than SGA.
And I'm not
There's nothing wrong with
saying
thinking
that.
Joker's
And there's nothing wrong with thinking SGA's better than Joker, unless
Yeah,
you
no,
are a
that either.
unless you're a zesty Jeffrey. There is a problem with that because SGA is too close to Kobe and Mike greatness. That they don't want nobody to recognize that. You can't make him the best player, because if he's the best player now, winning championships and 68 games and MVPs and scoring titles, what does that say about SGA?
Like, look at
SGA's
Jokic. They haven't even
SGA's
won
gonna be
6
up there.
games ever. So
That's what I'm
how-
saying. They don't want it. They don't
how
want to
great can
give
he
him that
possibly
praise
be?
yet. He's great. He's the best player in the NBA.
Yeah.
I
No,
never
no, I
saw
don't
somebody
think- I
win.
don't think he's better-
Never
I
saw
don't think he's
nobody
better
win the
than
league
Joker.
MVP, win the All NBA first team, championship, best record in the NBA, scoring title, and not be considered the best player in the NBA. When?
guess-
When has that ever happened?
When Joker's in the league
Last
Whoever-
year.
don't
last
think
year, when Joker was in the league.
Jokic is over.
Joker didn't win the championship. Joker's team didn't win a lot of games. They didn't win the championship. They didn't win a lot of games. He won Finals MVP last year.
You really gonna hear it though.
No, you
He
said
wasn't
that
a scorer.
when. No, you
No,
said
I was gonna
when.
say-
I said,
Did that
when has
happen?
somebody
I'll
been
tell
the
you
league
last year.
MVP, All NBA first team, lead his team in the best record in the league, win the NBA championship, Finals MVP, scoring champ, all of that? SGA. Joker
he
never
did
did
that.
that.
Yeah, shit.
Joker never did that.
And
You know who's the only player to do something like that? Michael fucking Jordan. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's now you have to. They don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's why if
That
SGA
is
fuck
definitely
around
top
and go
three.
back to back and win another MVP and Finals MVP
He
and scoring
should.
title,
He should
if
go
he
back
do
to
it
bro. He
again,
should. He should have three. He should have 2 championships already.
No, he shouldn't.
No.
Yeah,
no,
he
shouldn't,
should've
bro.
won
He's
last year
still a
too.
young player. What are you
He lost
talking about?
in
He
2000.
lost.
No, I'm saying he should. I think he should have won last year too. He got his team is like that. They just keep improving. He should
Yeah,
win
because
this year
they got
too.
new pieces.
Tough to
They,
say,
got,
you don't want
they
to
added new
press
pieces to
about
the
it.
team, bro. What are you talking about?
It's all about his
Without
team.
Hartenstein and Caruso,
We're not talking career wise. We're talking about the
his
best
team
player in the NBA.
His team before last year was good, and then they added
It's not as
Einstein and
good as
Caruso,
this
and
year's team.
it got amazingly good. I'm saying he could have won when it was good too.
nah, they weren't ready.
I got you. I got you, Sturdy.
You're
You're talking about Giannis. I got you with Giannis again. Giannis is right there as well. But again, Giannis is not leading his team to the best record in the NBA. He's not winning scoring
He's not
titles.
going to. The team is trash.
He's not winning the league MVP. He's not. That's what I'm saying. Like
What did
again,
LeBron do with
all
trash
that is a part of it.
What did
That's
LeBron
all a part
do
of
with
it.
Trash teammates. Win
I think
66
Giannis
games
is
in
doing a great
61
job.
games.
I think Giannis is doing a great job with the team that he got. I don't see why people are hating on Giannis, bro. He won a championship, bro. Like
Giannis is
today's
top
NBA
three right
is
now.
hard, man. Today's NBA is 1 through 8. 1
Giannis is
through
top
8.
3.
Johnny, you know it's crazy when winning a championship is not enough for today's fans. Like it's
God.
crazy. Like winning a championship is not
that's-
enough for these
and
niggas.
especially that's when all they talk about.
Yeah,
Fans are
bro.
like
all
girls.
y'all
It's what
niggas
have you
talk
done
about
for
is
me
winning
lately?
championships, bro. Y'all make it sound like that shit is easy as fuck. Like it's hard, nigga. Like it's not easy to win.
That's
Fans are like women. It's what have you done for me lately?
It's not the '90s, nigga, where you're playing fucking plumbers, nigga, and carpenters.
You ain't lying about that. These motherfuckers are what have you done for me lately type of motherfuckers, boy. They are. They really are.
Like these niggas done forgot that Giannis done won a championship, nigga, and he got a MVP and DPOY in the same year. Y'all niggas make Giannis look like he weak or something.
Yeah, again, career wise, career wise, SGA is nowhere near none of these players we're talking about. He hasn't done enough yet for his career to be there. But yes, I'm talking about going in from last year going into this year. If we're just gonna couple in the last couple of years, there's no way we're not gonna say SGA is not or there's no way you can't accept somebody saying SGA is the best player in the NBA. The kid's just phenomenal. Again, you can pick any one of those three. You can pick any one of those three. You can pick Joker, Giannis, or SGA and say they're the best players in the NBA, and you're not really wrong. You're really not.
If Jalen Williams keep improving too, they might at the end of their career they might be in the top 10 duels.
If they could keep them together.
I think they both signed the contract, right? Didn't they both sign a new contract?
I hear you, Sturdy. They both did. They're there for years. They're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Until
team accomplished. I got you, Sturdy. But we're not just going off of just the stats, Sturdy. We're using accolades too, brother. There's some accolades need to be involved in this. Scoring title, MVP,
provide everything together, my nigga. Like, you don't,
man. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, yeah, we get it. Giannis is great, but Giannis' team ain't winning, bro. He's not. His team's not winning. It's a part of that. It's a part of it. But SGA is a part of why his team is so great. Yeah, he's a part of why his team's. He's a great playmaker, just like Giannis is a great playmaker. Stats do tell you everything, and I do think that SGA numbers are better because he definitely shoots better than Giannis from the free throw line, from the 3-point land. So I mean, Giannis is better. Probably Giannis is probably better than him in rebounding wise. I get it, but obviously SGA is the better scorer. So I mean, what does Giannis really have over him statistically wise?
All in the top tier,
statistically wise, right? Yeah. Not to mention SGA is what tied for first in steals per game, right? Wasn't that what the deal was? Right behind Joker. So he's up there again. He's up there, bro. He's that dude, man.
And he's a really good on-ball defender.
No, off-ball. Not a good on-ball defender. Off-ball.
Yes,
now Luka has a chance to surpassing everybody. If Luka step up and do what Luka could do,
the top five right now is SGA, Giannis, Luka, and then Jokic.
Yeah, the top.
No, Sturdy, you should do that, Sturdy. You need to stop being in them private discords, spending hours in there arguing with dudes, and have your own content, your own show, because people are very interested in the things Sturdy has to say. I don't know why you guys are so timid and shy.
Yeah.
If Luka wins the MVP with all
and it's not like none of y'all are politicians, right? We had Twin Man over here worrying about people seeing Twin Man's face. Like, why do y'all think people? There's nobody at your job watching Go James Kingdom on YouTube. There's nobody at your church watching y'all. Trust me, nobody who you actually know personally give a damn about what you're doing on YouTube. I guarantee it, unless you get really famous and popular on doing this. I got plenty of friends and family, they do not watch my shows. Nobody who I work with or associate with watches me. Only the people who watch me are people who are interested in this conversation, which are basically strangers for myself. That is true what they tell you about in social media, that you'll get more support and love from strangers than your own friends and family for what you do on social media.
That. It be like that, man.
You gotta just do it, brother. We interested in seeing you. You, Herm. Instead, we got Viz and Ro out here making constant content.
All them niggas do is talk about you and Lamont anyway, bro. Like, no one's watching what the fuck they got to say.
No, shout out to Ro, though. Ro at least does have his own show. Like I said, Ro likes talking, and he gave himself 2 shows a week. So shout out to Ro, man. Shout out to Ro.
Does he put out nothing but LeBron hate?
Yeah, they trust me. That's all they get. Again, nobody cares. If he talks about the Knicks, ain't nobody cares. If I talk about the Heat, nobody cares. If John starts talking about Chicago Bulls, nobody cares. Yeah, they only care. That's why I keep telling y'all. That's why the SGAs and those and the guys that never beat LeBron don't matter, because it's all about the GOAT debate to them. Everything that's about basketball is the GOAT debate in secret.
That is true.
It's an overt way of talking the GOAT debate. If I'm using it correctly, covert way. It's a covert way of talking the GOAT debate. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is.
So who do you guys think is the best duo in today's NBA?
LeBron and Luka.
Yeah.
LeBron, that's a fact.
LeBron, Luka, SGA Williams, what's it called? Cat and Brunson.
Donovan Mitchell.
Nah, I don't know about Donovan Mitchell. I don't like Jared Allen or Mobley
I like
to
Mobley.
be. No, Tyler Hero and Bam. Tyler Hero and Bam. Tyler Hero and
This
Bam. Definitely.
motherfucker.
Definitely Tyler Hero.
Well, Tyler Hero ain't even playing, so take him
Tatum
out.
and Brown. Tatum and Brown.
That's why. That's
Yeah, I
why.
was gonna say
Tatum, I was gonna say Tatum and Brown as well. Tatum and Brown is definitely one of the best duos in today's. Even though they're
No,
not
Tatum
playing.
is not going to be playing, so we can't. include
Yeah,
him
I
on
know
it.
that's the sad part.
Kobe
Kobe White and Tatum. Kobe White and
Pretty
who?
good on media day.
Kobe White and the PDF and the PDF and the PDF.
Hey, is Embiid going to start the year or not?
No,
No. They're gonna
got
do him
that
like
knee surgery.
they're gonna do him. They're gonna do him like like they did Kawhi. They're gonna try to play him 20 games into the season and try to see if he can, and then manage him that way.
man, I wish that guy wasn't so fragile. Oh, he would.
He
be
should
so
just take this year
Oh
off.
my
nigga,
God!
and
Yeah.
just
Oh my
rehab.
God! I be watching some Embiid highlights sometimes, thinking to myself, "Boy, we really missed out on one."
Fucking
My
Kuminga,
God!
man, jumping on his knee the way he did, fucking a season.
Oh my God, bro! The way Embiid could handle the basketball is crazy for a
He is
7-footer.
super talented.
It's crazy his abilities to dribble the basketball. Only big man I've ever seen be able to dribble like him is Wemby, but Wemby's not as big as him.
Don't forget
Like
about
Embiid is like
don't forget about Durant.
Nah, Durant is again. Durant's skinny. I'm talking about like because
I'm
Embiid
talking
has
about as
the
far as,
big
like, a
man
muscular
size.
guy, yeah.
That's the thing that we're seeing from Wemby that's scary because Wemby's actually getting more size. Pause. So it's like, damn, with Kevin Durant never really got bigger. Kevin Durant's always stayed the same. Basically, he's always looked the same to me at least. He always looked the same.
Nah, he's gained,
Giannis
he gained like
Giannis got bigger. That's what made Giannis even more of a freak because it was like, yo, Giannis was a freak as a skinny guy, but now Giannis got all these muscles and he's structured. He's a full man body. It's like, how you stop Giannis now?
The funny part is though they list him as the same weight as Durant. They're both supposed to be 240.
I know, but I think Kevin Durant lies about his height and his weight.
That nigga KD is definitely
He's not as short as he claims he is, and he's not as heavy as he claims he is.
But he has gained like 20 pounds from when he first came into the league. When he came into the league, he couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag.
Yeah. See, look, he said, "Why do people want to see your face?" See, you guys are just so shy and timid because we tired of looking with a lion in a crown. That's why.
It's crazy because, you talking about Embiid and Giannis. I used to watch these niggas lose to LeBron back in the day when they were still early in the game, and you could still see the potential. Like, they were highly talented players, so you could definitely see that they could put something together in the next few years if they got some pieces around them. But, they just had that monster over there. So, a lot of these niggas, they were looking at Embiid and Giannis like they came out of nowhere in 2019. And I was like, bro, like, you niggas are only just now starting to see who they are because LeBron left the East. Like, it's just funny as hell.
Because of all the injuries, man. He missed 2 whole seasons in the very beginning of his career. Like, he's only played.
I ain't gonna lie. I think players do too much with their bodies. I think they need to start taking time off, like the guys in the 60s and the 70s. Just take off.
They train too long.
They train too hard and they play too hard. I think that's really the issue.
Way
I
too
think
much basketball, man.
I always thought when I go see people work out, 5-6 times a day, 2-3 hours a day, I told them that's not healthy. You need to give your body time to recover. You need to give yourself real time. You can't. 24 hours is not enough to recover from a strenuous workout.
Boy, Zion looks good right now.
Yeah, but it's still. Nah.
He's another fragile one.
Nah, it's not.
If it
It's not like.
I mean, he finally lost the weight. Actually, though, he finally looked like he lost the weight.
He had lost the weight last year.
Yeah.
No. Not as much. He did lose weight, but not as much as now he did now.
No, he only weighed like what 260 last year. Like he came down.
What? Where you get that from?
Wait, where did you hear that Zion was 260? Where did you hear that
Last
from?
year, when he first came in, he only weighed.
Nah, he was not no 260, bro.
How tall is Zion? He's 6'8", right? He's 6'8".
He's 6'6", bro. He's 6'6", bro.
He was like He was like 300, bro. He was like 300.
Bro,
he was like 300.
They had Luka's weight. They had Luka's weight.
That's being nice.
Luka's weight at like
that motherfucker was at 300. There was a point in time that motherfucker was at 300. There was a point in time Zion was at 300.
During the season, bro. That motherfucker, he can't stop eating, bro. That bitch said that
But he
what
might
bitch
not.
was
He might
messing
not be. He might not be what we think he's gonna be. Being this skinny, he might not. He might not
bro.
be the guy we want him to be.
Nah, that one chick he was messing with, I can't remember her name, bro. She was over here talking about this nigga had soda cans in the bathroom, bro. I'm like, bro, you over here drinking soda, nigga, while you taking a shit in the bathroom, bro? Come on now, like that's crazy work, nigga. Like
Yeah,
no
you
wonder
know.
your ass was so damn
Hey,
fat, bro.
hey, LeBron or James. Let me tell you something. The reason those dudes are all over there at the Pull Up Podcast because they all can talk about Go James Keenum. If they're not on the private Discord talking about us, they're over there Pull Out Podcast talking about us. That's all they know, bro. They have to console themselves. I keep telling them, y'all got to console yourselves after what happens when y'all encounter Goat James Keenum, because y'all got to talk basketball with us. We don't let you guys come up here and just tell us your lies, bro. And then to defend your lies with your personal experiences. So now we just have to say, oh well, we're not going to argue with you because maybe you did go see a coach, or maybe you did play basketball, maybe you did get drafted. Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, none of that matters. None of that matters.
Y'all need
None
to
of
go to
that
like
matters.
y'all need to go to like a YouTuber that doesn't mute either one of y'all, so y'all can actually debate. Because anytime either one going on each other's channel, they're just gonna mute each other. That's it.
Well, we're not going to mute them if they wait their turn to speak. That's the point. There's a difference.
No, I agree. I agree. You do less.
They
From what
don't.
I
They
see,
don't. They don't let
what I
people.
see,
They don't let people speak. They don't let
yeah.
people
From what
speak.
I see, you
Uh-huh.
you mute people way less than they do. Way
Of
less. Because
course,
when you
because
went on there, because I see you
Mhm.
when you was on there, they kick you out every two. You came. You said 2 words, they kick you out.
Exactly. They don't know how to have a discourse and a conversation. What's the point of me bringing you up here and not letting you say the things that we need to hear you say for us to expose you? They don't want to hear what we have to say because they already have a pre-written script on what they want to say. So if I say something that doesn't fall in line in that script, it blows their whole thing. Just like with Dre when he got up here, he wasn't expecting me to answer his question about how you played man defense. They don't know. He thought he had the answer. He thought he had an answer that I wasn't going to be able to come up with. But once I said set a bunch of screens, he had no response. He had to instantly say, "No, you don't do that," because that's not what he did. That's not. It's that saying. He could have said that's correct. You set screens and you set screens and you make sure you get the weakest man on the weakest defender. But he couldn't say that. They can't accept that. They have to
These
say, well,
niggas come
no.
up here with a pre-made
Yeah,
script in their head to argue
exactly,
with, and it's like you
exactly.
motherfuckers, bro. You expect a certain response, so you think you can just attack it in a certain way. But it's like you niggas, we know you don't watch basketball, nigga.
Yeah,
Just like Boston did. Just
And then
like
Johnny
Boston did
needed him to
to
speak
the.
for him to cook him. So as
No,
soon as he
once the Johnny started cooking, I was like, okay, let me just shut
no,
up real quick.
soon as dude spoke, Johnny said it up front, picks, and then
I
once he
said
let
a
him
lot of picks. I said a lot of picks. So not just one. So just in case if you are switching, you got to keep switching.
yes,
Yeah.
so if Johnny needed him to speak, that's why he don't mute people. I want you to speak. I need you to say what you gonna say.
So you
Don't
can
tell.
say
Oh
some
wait, don't
dumb.
tell me. Don't
So
tell
you
me
can,
the Ravens are losing again. Oh my God.
so you
Oh
can
my
say some dumb
goodness,
shit and get
bro.
exposed, right, there, Johnny?
Well, Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson.
Again, you have two options with Goat James Kingdom. Because y'all think I'm bad. My partner's worse than me. People don't understand how bad Brandon is. People really don't know. Brandon's just not as loud as I am. I'm very I'm more, I'm more, like I said, overt. I'm willing to be in the front line. I'm the face
Yeah.
of Goat James Kingdom. I'm Method Man, right? Brandon is the RZA,
Yep.
right? The RZA is just as wicked as Method Man. But the Method Man, people like to hear Method Man. But either way, these guys have two options with us. Talk basketball, which we have no problem you talking basketball, or get exposed. Either
Yep.
way, it's a problem for Zesty Jeffries because they don't want to talk basketball for one, and two, they don't want to get exposed. So either way, it's a win-win for Goat James Kingdom. You come up here and you talk basketball, we have a great show, great conversation.
Yeah.
Like
I was just watching
that's
that
it.
show you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching
Mm-hmm.
that show you guys did with that guy Mel, and he was talking about I got no team. I just like basketball. Meanwhile, all he was doing was being Zesty Jeffrey and a Kobe stand the whole fucking time. And I was like this motherfucker is over here talking about LeBron isn't as good. Yeah, LeBron fifth. Like I don't do the whole GOAT thing. I think LeBron had like the greatest career ever. I don't think he
Mm-hmm.
could be like the GOAT in a team sport. But like he has the greatest career ever. No one can deny that shit. But oh, I like the way Kobe played better. I like the way Jordan played better. Oh, that's not the way it works. You take like you guys do. Stats, accolades, and achievements. Put that shit together. LeBron has the best career ever. No denying it.
Yeah, but now mind you, you can say that I like Jordan and I like Kobe better. That's fine, but that's the reason why they're better, not because of anything basketball related. You understand what I'm trying to say? And that's their problem. Their problem is they want us. That's what YD said on Friday night. They want us to feel how they feel about things. They need people to validate how they feel. That's why they always go looking for coaches or players to agree with them, because they themselves don't have the vindication to be. Again, these are dudes who have insecurity problems. It's not my fault. I can tell that, and that's why they hate me, because I'm very secure in being a LeBron fan. I'm very secure being light skinned. I'm very secure being somebody who's born in the immigrant background. All those things. I'm very secure with my Miami Heat fandom. I'm very secure with appreciating stats, accolades, and achievements. They can't poke no fun at me. That's why they really don't like me. That's why I'm considered arrogant, egotistical, and that's what they want to be. But they only could be that way if other people tell them that they that way. They can't look in the mirror and see that. They don't know how to do that. So it's not my problem. It's not my problem. But yeah,
I don't even see you as arrogant. I just see you as confident. There's a difference between arrogance and confidence. And I've never seen you do anything arrogant or showing just ignorance like they do.
I believe.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I believe in all Kobe fans delusional. I don't believe in no Jordan fans delusion, because most Jordan fans who say he the GOAT never see most of Jordan's career. Most of Jordan's career never see it. So
they won't.
I believe Kobe. I believe
that's the thing that kills me too. Like there's guys who have LeBron as the GOAT. Meanwhile, they weren't even old enough to watch any of the fucking games he played. Like that makes no sense to me.
Nah, you just gotta talk to some real Jordan fans in real life, because I got a couple of them in my family. Like I talked to my uncle. See, my uncle, he's not the type of Jordan fan that's like a JDR. But whenever I talk to him, he just says Jordan's the GOAT. I don't want to hear no arguments about it. LeBron is great. LeBron is number 2. And that's why I know it's like, okay, so he doesn't really have a problem with LeBron being the GOAT with his other people, but when it's him, you're just not going to convince him that LeBron is better than Jordan.
Yeah, that's just being stubborn.
I mean, again, like I said, it's okay to have those type of feelings, man. But again, we all know, and the real issue is, to be honest with you guys, is that, and I told Lamont this, besides FYF and GOAT James Kingdom, no one else is talking basketball like this. That's why you hear people. The guy said it to me last night. Several people said this last time, and nobody talks the way you guys talk. We've never heard nobody say the things that y'all say, and that's what happens when you have the younger crowd who never saw Jordan play think Jordan's the GOAT. Is because every time they go on basketball discourse places, this is how basketball is talked to make Jordan the GOAT. So after being repetitively beaten down with the same nonsense, they're just bullied into thinking that Jordan's the GOAT, because they never really heard the other side of the coin. They've only heard one side of the story. So that's why they think GOAT James Kingdom is the worst ever, and they want to tell everybody we're bad. They want to destroy our credibility, so no one comes to us with an open mind and really listen to us. That's why they attack us personally, because now you can't really attack what we say or what we bring, because you can't argue stats, accolades, and achievements. Just like Dre tried to argue the post-up numbers. You can't argue that. These are the numbers. You can't argue it. You can go to Reddit if you want to, but
this motherfucker really said it.
But you can't argue it. Again, and that's what gets me upset, because I'm willing to actually lower myself to accept the facts, because that's what I do. If I could come up here every day and be subjective and give y'all my personal feelings, I would do that. But I don't do that because nobody really cares about Johnny and my feelings like that. They come to this show and they show up on GOAT James King because they know we provide stats, accolades, and achievement. We provide things they've never seen before. So we're going to continually do that. You never see guys use AI music to talk basketball. We're doing that. We're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all say it's corny, it's not corny. Rap is corny nowadays. I don't know what rappers y'all be listening to. I haven't heard no good rap in a long time. Even the Clips album. Okay. Wow. I come from an era where there was 7, 8, 9 albums that dropped in 3 months. Matter of fact, No Limit used to drop an album every 3 weeks. Every week, No Limit had a new album that came out. So it's like, so rap is dead to me. And the fact that I'm able to make music and vibe to it, and then I got Womboy giving us raps on top of that. Womboy, I need more lyrics. Womboy, hurry up.
Beats by the pound.
Exactly. We're changing the way not only the GOAT debate's being discussed, we're changing how basketball is viewed. I'm watching people use our takes in other platforms. I mean, I'm watching basketball players take our takes
Yeah.
and use them. I've seen it. And I'm watching it. So again, we just want to. That's what I started Go James Kingdom for. Because when Brandon asked me this with him, I told him, man, Brandon, if we're gonna do this, we're not gonna be like everybody else. We're gonna change the game. We're gonna talk the game of basketball. We're gonna bring up stats, accolades, and achievements. Because Brandon was already doing that on Facebook. That's what they hated Brandon. Brandon used to bring up stuff that I would never thought about. Still to this day, when y'all see the meme of LeBron James's playoff numbers versus the NBA duos playoff numbers, like Steph and Clay, Scottie Pippen and Jordan, and Kobe and Shaq, Brandon did that. That came from Brandon. Brandon made that particular meme like 5 years ago, and people have remade it and regurgitated. We're gonna get out of here real quick here, John. We're not gonna get past 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock your time, brother. So, I just wanted to put the link up because somebody was asking about the link, so we can get them up here. Oh, let's get my boy Ron up here. Shout out to Ron, the GJK supporter, always arguing with Michelle, known as Michael. on Goat James Kingdom.
He got 2 accounts, man. You ain't gonna tell me.
He got like more than 2 accounts. Trust me, that dude.
Too.
He's more than Randy Watson. He's more than. Trust me, that dude probably got like 4 accounts. Trust me,
I just wanted
bro.
to say, man, Johnny. Like I said, man, you changed the game, man. Like you changed it for all LeBron fans, man. We appreciate you, man, because like you said, all the information that you put out there, I use in these arguments. I take your takes. I use the verbiage, everything. You know what I mean? You a real inspiration to LeBron fans, man. I'm telling you, man. You really hold it down for us out here, because it's hard. I
appreciate it, man.
I always say it's hard being a LeBron fan, man. They be killing me. You know what I mean? But just a little bit on the top, just the greatest duo before y'all get out of here. No doubt in my mind, it's got to be LeBron and Elgauskas, the way they talk about it. If you ask me, because you would think that Elgauskas was just some motherfucker.
Oh God!
Got to be the second coming of Shaq. Like it's just no way. Elgauskas got to be the second coming of Shaq or something. But now on a serious note, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I'm gonna stay in the comments. We'll see, but I'll be stopping back and forth through, man. Appreciate you too, John, because I'll be on your page arguing with Zesties all day. Appreciate you,
they
too,
be
John.
there.
Big up, John.
My comments be crazy. I always tell people to be safe in my comments on Facebook.
Safe in the comments. That's what you say back. Because when you come up here and you say something you don't know, and especially if you go to Google something and you Google it and using information from Google, oh my God. I don't understand how you're supposed to be a basketball fan and you don't go to NBA.com for information. I don't understand how y'all don't do that. It don't make no sense to me. It just don't, man. But again,
These
shout out
niggas
to you,
always
Ronald,
be
man.
getting information off third-party sites. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Ronald. You are one of the reasons why they hate Goat James Kingdom. Because even though they try to avoid us, they can't avoid the information we provide. Because there's enough people who watch us and listen to us, and they use that same information at other platforms and go up there and start cooking them. And then again, when people hear us that are like you, like they tell us we're refreshing, and it's great to have a platform like Goat James Kingdom. But again, we're going to be here every Sunday noon Eastern time. If you want exclusive one-on-ones with me, Friday Night Exposure is the time to do it. We're going back to doing the Sports Radar show. As you can see, yesterday, Juan Boy and Brandon did a show. So if you guys are available to support that, support us there as well. You know we're doing all big things, and we're going to continue to just grow our content. Tonight's the big night. Talking about that, there's only like 31 votes in right now. If you go to the Goat James Kingdom community, you'll see a poll for the game that we're going to watch tonight. So far, it's the Boston Celtic game that has most of the votes. And that's a 1992 Bulls versus the Boston Celtics. No, that's 92. Jordan has scored in the 60. I don't know what Jordan's stats was in this game, but either way, that's the game we are going to watch tonight. I mean, depending. We still got till 8 o'clock to decide what game we're going to watch. So go to our thing, hit that thing. Go to our channel, go to the post community, see the poll, make your decision, become a Goat James Kingdom member, and look out for the link for tonight. It'll be available at 7 p.m. and obviously available again at 8 p.m., but we'll open up the lobby at 8 p.m. so we can watch the game tonight. So y'all make sure to be tuned in for that, for sure, bro. For sure.
I just voted.
I was here last when you just did it. when you just watched the other game, I was here. I was here for that.
You was there for that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do
Yeah,
it again.
I was
Again, it's
I was
gonna
in
we're gonna
there. I was
record
there.
it. Yeah, it's gonna be in a private lobby. So, but we're gonna record it, and then once it's done recording, and it goes through the checks and balances with YouTube, it'll be available tomorrow. Again, yes, this is all on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Our main platform is YouTube. Okay, Brandon and I believe in YouTube. We really don't believe in Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Those places don't really are not the avenues for what we do. We're not video makers and just posters. We actually have the point of GOAT James Kingdom is the live show right here on Sunday afternoons. So YouTube is where everything is at. So if you go on our YouTube channel and you hit subscribe and you click through all the little tabs, you'll see a tab for the post communities, and you'll see all our posts, which are basically just pictures and polls. Hit the poll. You'll see the join tab as well. Hit the join tab. That's the join the GOAT James Kingdom membership. Become a member of the channel. You'll get access to exclusive things like being a part of the GOAT James Kingdom private lobby. We have that here as GOAT James Kingdom. We get together and we talk the game of hoops. It's a private watch lobby where it's just us. All right, and we watch the games. And once that's done, like I said, it'll be posted live just like we did the game that we just did last time. The first game we did, I messed up and didn't record the first game. I forgot to press record, so that's what's missing. If you didn't get a chance to see that one, I apologize. But again, if you don't want to miss out, become a GOAT James Kingdom member. So let's get you guys' last words in here before we get up out of here. Yeah, we gotta see that. We gotta see them brick in mid range. So John, you got any last words before we get up out of here, brother?
Hey, I just love training camp started, and I can't wait till the season to start, man. And hey, I'm keeping up. I can't wait till the season start. I know Johnny gonna do his playback, so I just can't wait for the season start. So let's go. Let's get ready for this next basketball season.
Facts. New World. Any last words, brother?
Let's go Bulls.
Salute to you brothers. Salute to you brothers on the panel. I can't wait for the season to start. This was a great show as always. We got another nigga getting exposed. But yeah, Johnny, you said that. What time is the game? What time are you gonna have that recording for West time?
For the West Coast, I believe for you it's 5 p.m. You're 3 hours difference, right, from the East Coast?
Yeah.
The lobby will open up at 5 p.m. your time. The link will be available 4 p.m. your time.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to make sure because I missed like the first hour for y'all last time because I didn't know if it was 7 p.m. my time, but it kind of makes more sense. Why the fuck would you be doing that at like 10 o'clock your time anyway? So
yes, that's kind of late. But what I did last time, and which I'm gonna do a better time this time. I put the link too late because I do know sometimes you guys don't get the notification. So putting the link up a half an hour before the live starts or before the stream or before we go to watching it, it's a little bit too less time for y'all. So I'm gonna get again. I've been promoting it all week, so I've been telling y'all this all week. I don't want to hear no excuses, but I'm gonna put the link an hour before so that you'll see it. It'll be available, and then at 8 p.m. I'll put the link again in the community.
Mm-hmm.
That way, there's no excuses. It'll be there twice, and then you guys can go right on ahead and join if you're available. And again, even if you don't get a chance to watch it with us in person, it'll be available. It'll be in the GOAT James Kingdom members community first, and then eventually we'll post it out to the public like we did the last game. So, and then we're gonna keep doing this. We got a bunch of games to watch, so we're gonna have fun and watch this. So again, appreciate you guys and support. Let's let King Shy get his last word. And King Shy, I want to tell you this. Thank you for your well behaved today. You did a great job. I see that you like coming up here. Again, you know how we do it, but you know. When you see an open panel, you're allowed to speak as well. So, but you know we always let you get your take in. So get your last take in, brother, before we get up out of here. Thank you for your well behaved today. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm a membership too. Yeah, but yeah, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead. Give us your last take on what it is, the top 10 NBA or whatever you got to say, whatever you want to talk about, brother. Before we get up out of here.
Yeah, as always, you know how we do it, but I like this list. You know, I may not have agree with it 100%, but I like the thought process behind it. I like the consistency. Once again, I'm looking forward to today's football game. You know what I mean? Ravens are losing as always. You know, it's a travesty that.
Were you alive in the 2000s to see them win the Super Bowl?
Oh my God.
Hell no.
Yeah, let's let y'all get back to football. David, you got any last takes before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I just like what you guys do. I love that there's an actual page that talks actual basketball and not this bullshit that everything LeBron does sucks. We hate LeBron. We hate LeBron. Like, if you hate him so much, stop following what he does. Don't watch basketball no more until he retires, and then you can watch it again. Y'all just need to shut the fuck up about it. Like, and then
Facts. Mhm.
back to, like, I love that you use formulas, that you don't put your personal bias into any of your rankings. That's the way it's supposed to be done. Like, not in this crap where it's like, I like the way he shoots this way, and I like the way he shoots that way. It doesn't give a no. It doesn't matter. Like you say, no one gives a fuck what you think. Just
Yeah.
like you say, it's right on the buddy. And I appreciate all that stuff that you do, exposing these fools.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us, man. Okay, so it is you, Dave. You do have a background feed. I know. Again, I know some of you guys are using like those microphones that are hanging on your stuff, and you got a lot of movement. So you got some, but oh, you're on your phone? Okay. Well, it sounds like you're moving a lot. It got some bad background feed. But either way, we appreciate your take. That was great by you. Juan Boy, you got anything to say before we get up out of here, Juan Boy?
Gold tape. I'm waiting for the night. That's it.
That's it. All right.
More smoke.
And
That's
yeah. Again, y'all make sure to support us. Ronald, thank you again. Again, y'all make sure to support what we do. Let me just hold on. Wait. I gotta put all y'all on mute. Y'all got some bad background. I gotta mute y'all because I need this. Who is this with? Oh my God. Okay, it's better now. Okay, it's better now. I have to answer this question right here. Where is the comment? Oh God, I just saw the comment. I need to start starring comments when I need to see it again. Here it is. Where is it? Oh my God. Well, somebody was asking us about. Okay, there it is. About the 90. Okay, it's not the 90. It's the 1992 game. So, just to give y'all a little idea of the games that we're gonna watch here, I'll show it to you so that you can see it. Give me a second here to pull it up on my share feed here. All right. So the games we're gonna watch. Obviously, we already watched this New York Knicks game here in 1991. We watched this Houston Rockets game. Those are the two games we watched. But we still got this Warriors game, which is the 1992 season. We got the Jazz from 1990. We got another Knicks game from that same 1991 season. We have also a Detroit Pistons Christmas game in 1990 versus Chicago. But the game that's getting voted on right now is this 1992 Chicago Bulls Boston game. We also got this 92 Warriors game. We also got this 1990 Nuggets game, and the one that I really want to watch is this 1989-90 game with the Timberwolves, because it's the actually home opening game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They had a whole presentation, and I wanted to actually watch that and see how they brought in those teams. So again, these are the games we got. If you got other games that you want us to watch between 1990 and 1992, send it to us. But they got to be the full, complete games. Did I show it to you guys? Hold on, wait. I thought I showed it to you guys. No? I think I just ended it. Yeah, I just ended it. So
I know you Jordan fans got some more games in the archives, man. Send them to Johnny.
He says, look, here goes a zesty Jeffrey who has Jordan as the GOAT telling you, why would I be watching that for? Because you want to believe the lies you've been told your whole life instead of go find the truth. Again, you can deny the truth all you want to, sir. I understand I live in a society of people who don't like reality. That's why the social media is big, because in social media, you can live in your social media world instead of living in the real world. Because in social media, you're probably cool. Everybody on your social media feed tells you how great you are as an individual. That's not real life. In real life, you probably get yelled at by your wife. You probably get yelled at by your children, your boss. Life is probably real miserable in real life. But when you get on social media, it's probably one of the greatest experiences for you motherfuckers. But that's not what we do here. We're going to go watch it. You didn't witness it. You're a liar. That's what I'm saying. You guys didn't watch it. That's what I'm saying. You didn't watch it. That's why they're upset that we're going to go watch it again tonight. But either way, thank you guys for joining us here. We had a great show talking about the top 10 greatest duos of all time. In case you missed it, again, the top 10 greatest duos are these players right here, predicated off their accolades and achievements. And that's Bill Russell and Sam Jones. You got Karl Malone and John Stockton, Jordan and Pippen, Magic Kareem, Curry and Green, Bird and McHale, Duncan and Parker, Shaq and Kobe, Wilt and West, James and Wade. Honorable mentions would be Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, and obviously Dr. J, and Moses Malone. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know who we are. We are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. This is the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. We do this every Sunday noon Eastern time, where we talk the game of basketball. If you guys love what we do, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid to become a member of the channel, because becoming a member of the channel allows you to have special access to different things depending on your tier that you are in the GOAT James Kingdom membership. So definitely check out the different tiers and the different perks that go alongside of it. But again, to be a part of tonight's program, you just have to be the Knights of GJK. That's for $4.99 a month to support what we do and have access to watch the games in the private lobby. That's where GOAT James Kingdom members get together in a private watch lobby, and we watch basketball games, and it's going to be recorded so that we can prove to Zesty Jeffries whether or not Michael Jordan was an elite mid-range shooter during the 1990 and 92 seasons. That's what we do here. Again, if you don't like what we do in GOAT James Kingdom and you'd rather have a more objective take, which is more like a Zesty Jeffrey take, go with my boy Alan Powell's show. They talk all kind of sports. That's every Wednesday night right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central for those that live in the central part of the country. Obviously, we also have my boy SB Talk Sports and Sean, who do the real takes over fake debates. That's every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Those guys do a great job talking the game of basketball. Obviously, you guys know Lamont and GOAT James Kingdom are going to be doing TikTok Takeover Lives every Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern on TikTok. Follow both GOAT James Kingdom and FYF Sports Debate on TikTok if you want to be a part of those lives. And again, those are all great lives we've been doing there. And as we told you guys, man, we are the GOAT James Kingdom platform. We're not going to go nowhere. So please subscribe and follow us on all platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, TikTok. We are all over the place. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with the words of wisdom from the greatest player to ever play the game, and why having somebody besides you is always a great aspect in your life.
The man above never gives us more than we can handle as individuals. No matter if you're a female or you're a male, no matter who you are in life, everyone has a purpose. You just have to find that purpose and then tap into that purpose. You're going to need somebody. None of us can do it by ourselves. And this is a true testament of the last 30 days that we've seen someone not be able to do it by himself. Lock in, believe in what you believe in. Nobody else matters. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold yourself to your truth. You have to hold yourself to your beliefs. And always believe in the power of the man above. Because nobody in the history of life been able to do it by themselves. Nobody. Don't worry about the haters. They ain't shit. Don't worry about the naysayers, because they ain't shit. Whenever you feeling a way about yourself, you look in the mirror and you say, you are the only thing that matters.
If you're a basketball fan and you're tired of basketball shows that talk about fake narratives and using non-basketball terms like killer instinct, playoff translation, gravity, come to GOAT James Kingdom.
Trash. Trash. LeBron Ramon James Sr., born December 30th, 1984 at approximately 4:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the greatest human being blessed among us mere mortals? 4 rings, 4 MVPs, the league scoring record, and he got more records than MJ and Kobe combined. Loving husband and devoted father of 3. Don't you ever disrespect my basketball daddy, you understand me? You know what? Log off, uninstall the game, and tell your mama to ground you, because your mouth is reckless. Go disrespect LeBron James. Oh, I cannot believe you. I hope you break your ankles next pickup game, little nigga. Lakers in 5. Baby! You disrespect LeBron again.